Ever heard on the stream.
What, me saying impragable crunk?
No, Don going, Teef's gonna go live.
This is
A live production in, like, a studio. And you're going live in 5.
And then the on-air light comes on.
Oh, yeah. Do they?
Hmm?
I was about to be like, do they still sell those? And I'm like, I'm assuming they still build more studios every day. So yes, they do, Megan. Good job.
Yeah,
I'm
they don't
all
last
over
forever.
active brain day, as you can see. I've used
Everything-
my brain cells
Hi,
at
White.
least once.
Oh, that was fast. Oh my god.
Hello, White. Oh, clanking.
Oh, my head
Okay,
kind of hurt.
Thanks to... Oh, right, because I made a second save just in case, like, this save file fucked me up. Hopefully, watching Maddie get through this part is gonna help me get through this stupid... Oh, it just starts from here. Alright, we're going.
I
Yeah,
better open up the stream.
just punt. Yeah.
It doesn't work as well when I do it. I'm gonna start over. I already got shot like 3 times.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I was playing
What the fuck was-
the OG.
Holy
PSP
shit.
version.
This part is bullshit. I spent an hour last stream just trying to do this.
Yeah, just if your punches don't carry you forward, don't bother. But you know, just keep punching and try to move forward through it.
Are you punching your own civilians?
Yes.
Yeah. Just get a boot, just get a speed boost off of them. That's all you gotta do.
We're a terrorist, you see.
Wait, are we?
Kind of. In the eyes of the law, yeah.
Yeah, if you head right, it might actually.
Oh, is this like the anti-establishment game where we're fighting against the man?
Yeah. Where the cops and the military are basically the same thing.
Fuck.
That was kind of a thing I didn't expect out of Gravity Rush 2, where it's like, hey, there's a class divide here, and you as Cat can be like, oh, fuck the police.
Going
I went the wrong way.
Yeah,
Fuck
you did.
it. In the water.
What the fuck is it?
Oh no.
I don't
that
know
was
which way is right.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, fuck's
They're
sake.
serious shit.
I
Are
mean,
they
other
really?
I'm
Are
getting...
they really your civilians when you're not the government?
Fuck's
I
sake.
mean-
God damn it.
than not civilians, but maybe
Sorry.
like your people.
I'm my own person.
Are they really your people when you're a time displaced adventurer guy?
It's true.
Wait, Jack's a time traveler now too?
We went through time some way.
Technically,
What's
everyone's a time
happening?
traveler.
Oh my god.
We're all moving through
you
time.
did it! You did it! You did it! You did it!
Finally.
You did it,
Oh
you
my
did it.
god. Fuck that
Roll,
part.
Yeah.
roll! Don't you stop! Don't stop walking.
No, keep rolling.
Okay,
Keep
okay, you auto save. Now you can die if you want.
If it pleases you, you may die now.
You did it.
What the fuck? So, are you just like on a GTA fucking most wanted list right
Yes.
now? Like, what the
They
hell?
literally copied GTA 3 with this game.
Oh my god.
We heard you like the GTAs. What if you were Jack?
I was gonna say, I
Right.
fucking despise Grand Theft Auto. So, honestly, if I went from the first game to this game, I'd be so pissed.
That's how
honestly,
Japan felt because they didn't buy this game.
Yeah.
I know
Fine
I
one.
played this game like afterwards, so I was like I didn't really care. I didn't even look at Jack's too.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ah,
That is sneeze.
yeah.
He exploded.
I have a loud sneeze. I'm sorry.
Also, means you can take.
I'm stuck.
Thank you.
Do a big jump.
That is a
Oh,
dick
shit.
fucking move. Oh my god.
This is incomprehensible.
Oh,
How
hand
many,
movement. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got
dogs
hand
were you
movement.
lacking?
Oh, I wasn't paying
What are you
attention.
accomplishing?
Also, you should never get on your board while the right up on you.
Yeah, I'm learning that now.
Also, this genuinely feels like you're playing like a very weird like reskin of Grand Theft Auto, but it feels so discordant too because I keep seeing the prompt to use the triangle button.
Yeah, it's to jack a car. That's
Why,
about it.
why the heck did you skateboard ram into a guy and he killed you?
Wait, you can
'Cause
jack
they-
cars?
You can jack
Yeah.
cars and jack
They
2.
weren't kidding about the GTA equivalent. It really is just GTA.
Like, I don't know
Why?
if you saw it. But Vroid showed you can have multiple clothes. Like, oh yeah. I did see that.
How many jackets are you planning on wearing?
Just one, hopefully.
Oh god damn it.
Just 2.
But it's Jack 2, so you should wear 2 jackets and Jack 2 cars.
I don't think that's how that works.
Put on a third jacket for Jack 3, and I don't think they're making a fourth one, no.
There
I'm gonna wear a
was like
jack.
concept art for a 4th Jack, but it looked garbage.
Gee, I can't imagine why.
You should actually don't look it up. It's just like hyper realistic Jack.
Oh, now I have to see it. I need to curse my eyeballs this day.
I played ahead a little bit. If you do the red icon, you will unlock another
Gun part?
No, you'll unlock another. What's her face? The lady from the first game.
Kira?
Oh,
Gee,
Jesus
maybe.
Christ.
You
This
get
was back
you get
in
another one of her quests.
2006. Oh?
And I put another.
Get out of the area. This is Crimson Guard business.
Sweet.
One of Vinny's tankers is coming in from the waist.
Oh, yep, that's cursed. Yeah, yeah, it is.
Scared. We're
Oh.
just gonna check it out just in case. How can we help? I've got it.
What the fuck?
A metalhead sneak attack! Damn, it's just us. Help me take out all the metalheads.
God, she said the D word.
Damn.
Darn.
That's how you know this game ain't for kiddos. They use the D word.
I didn't see what happened, so I just assumed it was dick.
Cause does this game have like a 1 F word budget? Like
I
a
don't think
PG-13 movie?
I don't know if this game says the F word. How?
I know it says
I've been
piss.
playing.
Damn.
I've been playing other games, so I'm trying to do other game shit right now, and it's just not happening.
I got a pro tip for the rifle. If you like fire it while you do a spin attack, you kind of just fire in all directions, and actually does pretty decent damage. Actually, same thing goes for the
The Vulcan or the rifle?
both, either one. They
'Cause
both do the same
I was
thing.
just trying to do it, and it didn't work.
Okay, try it out. Never mind. I was gonna say next time try it out before you walk in there.
How's that?
You know, I don't actually hate the concept art that they have for Jack 4. It doesn't look anything like the other games, certainly, but like,
No.
I don't despise it. He does have very much like main character in Yu-Gi-Oh hair going on. But I think that's just the nature of them giving him way too much cartoony hair in the original. Although, honestly, they could probably just give him like there's better ways to stylize hair like that, I think. I think whoever was just drawing him gave up, though. Like, just give him long hair or something, I don't know.
This is like the longest his hair ever
Metalheads are
gets.
getting bolder every day. It's almost like they're testing our defenses. Like
Give him dreads or something? I don't know.
bad feeling about this.
Well, maybe not dreads.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Wait, is he
Well-
talking?
Yeah, he talks
Yeah.
in this game.
he talks now.
God, what's up with his nose?
I'll be back again.
The first
This
thing
game
he
breaks all the taboos.
the first thing he ever says in this game is, "I'm going to kill Praxis."
Are you fucking kidding me?
Anyways, try out what I just said. Pull out your... Yeah, now spin around. Do it in the air. Oh, well, never mind.
Or I can get zapped.
Hey, fuck. Sounds like something out of a political cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Like that.
Oh
You do-
shit!
Yeah, that can do some pretty decent damage when you're in like a tight spot and you're surrounded by enemies. Which
Doesn't
I'm
die
only
for it.
saying this now because it might come up later.
Some of these designs for Jack Daxter are actually genuinely adorable, and I would appreciate much more. However, I do not appreciate the weird, sharp cheekboned ferret thing that's near the top.
What favorite thing?
Despise that.
Daxter?
Yeah.
Keep away from me.
It's definitely, it's not the most appealing art I've ever seen, but it's not also, like, terrible. But I also, there's nothing to be betrayed for me, because I, for the most part, even after seeing a little bit of Jack and Daxter, I have come to the conclusion I probably would not have enjoyed it when I was younger, and I probably would enjoy it even less if I was trying to play it now.
I think if I played this game when I was young and it was new, and I had a PS2 at the time, because that was mainly... I did want to play these games when I was a kid. I just didn't own a PS2. I think if I did play it back then, I probably would have gotten stuck very early in this game and then just given up.
Yeah. Especially if you didn't have, like, a prima strategy guide for some of this. Like, how would you even get past that whole thing with the fucking boardwalk over the water?
Oh my god, you should have seen
You have a friend that plays ahead of you.
Yeah, you should have seen last stream where I spent literally like an hour and a half just trying to figure out the most, like, optimized way of shooting my way through. And I almost got to the end after like an hour and a half of trying, and then Maddie is just like, oh, by the way, I figured it out, you just punch your way through, and I just felt so fucking stupid.
I mean, I didn't actually think that was gonna work. I wanted to show off and just show you all the gun tricks I've learned, but it was just like, oh shit, I can actually just get away with this, can I? And then I tried it out, and I did.
What are you, Revolver Ocelot?
Oh, you've set off all the cops.
You can't grind next to a cop, apparently.
I don't know. Somehow I'm jiving with this game in weird ways. I don't know how it's possible, but I've mastered its language almost.
I am confused at what you're trying to accomplish. Is there? I'm
just going
guessing
to a
the
location.
one lady. Okay.
Yeah, we're trying to. We don't have fast travel in the world of Jak 2, so we have to go everywhere, either on foot, on hoverboard, or by car. Which more commonly you would go by car.
Go by car, but you can also crash into like everything because
What?
the entire game is just designed to fuck you over like that.
I don't know. That too, I have mastered how to drive a car somehow.
All right, fine. Make me look bad.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna tell. I won't tell you the secrets. Don't worry about it.
This game has some.
I mean,
severe,
okay.
like...
I'm probably gonna preface this now because you're gonna probably need to do it later. There is a point where you're gonna have to forcibly drive a car in a race.
I think I could believe that, honestly.
Is there a racing minigame in this fucking thing?
Because half of this
yeah.
game is made using the Kinetica engine, which was a racing game for the PS2.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Also, in the original design documents for Jak 1, they wanted racing to be very prominent. Yeah, they wanted more racing. They wanted like racing to be like an established thing. In fact, they wanted Jak to be a racer, which is why he has like goggles and bandaged arms and stuff.
I thought that's
racing.
because
They
he
liked
just wanted to
racing
be-
so much. Why didn't they make fucking Uncarded? Hmm?
I don't know. I don't know why they
Come on,
didn't
you
make
don't-
Uncarded.
Because they're cowards, that's why.
Or a Jak racing game for that matter. Like, why not
They
just make
did.
a racing game?
Oh yeah,
Wait, they
you're
did?
going straight for the race actually. Now that I meant
Yeah.
that.
There is a Jak racing game.
There is a Jak racing game. It's called Jak X.
Well, get ready for the prototype of that.
The fact that I've never heard of it before is probably pretty telling.
In Japan, it's actually called Jak Cross.
Jesus.
Where's Jak XXX?
On OnlyFans.
God.
Daxter, it is you! Oh, I never thought I'd be so glad to see your furry mug. And Jak,
Wait, so she's here.
It's been a tough ride.
If
Now
she's here, it can't be that
now
far.
she's sexually attracted to Jack.
But like, it can't be that far in the future if she's here, right? Or did she get
Well, she
transported?
did-
She got sucked in with us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. She also went into the time hole.
Somehow that rip took us far into the future. I found
Everyone's eyebrows move so much.
Well, I mean, there are cartoon characters. You should see what Big Head Modes does to his eyebrows.
You need to go see him. And I need to get to the Baron.
you could try to win the last one.
His voice actor sounds like he's trying really hard to not like
Always get to see the Baron in the
sound
but you have to qualify.
I'm Batman.
not gruff. Like his voice sounds strained.
You could try
Well,
to
if you
win
think
the
it's strange now, wait
Jack.
till we get to a
Think about
mission
your
where he has to
life.
yell
I don't
at a
want
child a lot.
some of the
What?
people are creepy.
Jack, my boy. I
Jack,
need
you've changed.
today. A special client has requested it.
Part
Crew, did
of
you
what-
come all the way over here for me to give you this stupid key?
I was always weirded out by how they did her mouth. Like the lipstick is weird. I wasn't paying attention. Was the lipstick weird?
A little bit.
Her eyebrows basically disappear on her face, which kind of weirds me out personally.
I don't think it shows up too well in the original copy of the game for obvious reasons.
Well, yeah, because the resolution would have been like 360p.
Yeah, even if you upscale it, it doesn't show up well.
I like
Wait.
how everybody runs away from you as if you're like fucking diseased.
All right, so if you're gonna do this race, I'm gonna tell you right now, you should
Uh-huh.
probably pepper the acceleration button instead of going full throttle.
Okay.
You'll get what I mean once you start hitting those curves. Also, you have a jump button and a turbo button. Those orbs are your turbos.
This is what I call pod racing.
Also, the AI are a bunch of shitheads because they will
Holy
fucking cheat
fuck.
if you get too far ahead.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. I think I see what you mean now. All right.
Yeah.
How did you guys use an actual racing game engine and then just like not use it
This-
correctly?
Looks so rough to play.
It is so rough to play.
Why is everything
I
is
can't
sliding
move.
around?
I literally cannot move because these guys just
Ah.
keep fucking bumping into me.
This is horrific.
I don't
Kinda
know.
feel like I
I
should've-
played the swoop bike segment and
The swoop
Star
bike
Wars
segment
Shop-
is nothing compared to this. The swoop bike segment is functional.
Yeah, you explode.
I was trying to place why I think Jack and Daxter, like the art style in particular, like makes me uncomfortable, and I think it's because it looks like a very weird like spin-off from Ferngully. And I don't know how to place that emotion.
Wow, that is strangely accurate. I really hadn't like thought about
Yeah.
that. Like, yeah, that actually is. A
Can you link the concept art from the fourth one?
If I'm, hang on, I had the page open. Let me get a tab.
Can I like cheat at that one part?
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
doing it
you
a
can.
little
I have
too much.
extensively done it, and the AI will fucking use it
Yeah.
too if you don't be careful.
Yeah, holy shit, they just fucking shoved me into that wall.
But yeah, if you time your jump just right, you can cross that cavern right there.
Okay.
It helps if you have a boost, but
Well, I tried to grab one.
yeah.
But
But
the
if you boost
controls are
too
just
soon,
fucking
you'll run
awful.
straight into the yeah. For right now, I guess just try to hang
Uh-oh.
loose because you got 5 laps to do. So don't
Five?
sweat.
5
Yeah.
laps?
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god.
5?
5 laps.
Jesus.
And
Oh,
if you blow up
what?
once, you gotta do it all over again.
God damn.
Wow, get owned apparently. Jesus, Jack. The tests were like, no. You had it too easy in Jack 1.
Alright, if you want to try out that cheat, go for it. Jump. Oh god! Not like that. I mean, you got
Kind
the
of
Not like
cuts.
this. Not like this.
Why are you on fire?
Because
you're
I
not
pulled
bad.
off some sick stunts.
Some
Yeah, you
sicko
wanna
mode stunts.
boost like way before you actually go inside of that tunnel.
Way before?
Because you're just because you're just wanting to ride off the momentum that you're generating rather than like shooting straight into it. Because if you go too soon, you'll end up hitting the roof and die. Because that's how physics
God,
work.
that sucks. It's fantastically sucky. Wow.
Oh boy!
Oh my god, I just
Oh,
saw
the
the
Jack
1 out
4
of
art.
5. Ah.
Alternatively, the AI can die too. I've seen
F-Zero
one of them.
GX, this is not.
Yeah. Oh, not okay. Almost.
That
You
fucking asshole! Oh my fucking god.
Fantastic. Just
God, this reminds me of all those like racing segments in games where you can kill the opponent and then they make it so hard to kill them.
You know, in
but
F-Zero GX, I could actually kill my opponent, and it was well worth doing so.
Yeah, it's so
boy.
it's got that duality where it's easy for them to kill you and it's hard for you to kill them.
I mean, at least you're getting used to turning those corners.
Yeah.
I mean, these curves.
I wish I could Tokyo Drift.
That'd be nice.
I also wish I could do that fucking spin attack move from F-Zero GX to both kill my opponents and also do the 6 spin turn things. Oh, the frame rate.
Okay, so now we're getting to the part where the AI will cheat too.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just...
They will do this.
I
They will
cannot
do the
wait
exact
for
same
all the
thing you
bullshit
will.
rubber banding. Oh,
Oh God. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't boost as you're gonna, cross the ravine.
oh. The beginning
Now-
is terrible. I hate it.
Now I'm just thinking of Snake in MGS3 whenever you died. They don't know time paradox.
No!
Gag.
Oh, I lived.
Oh, you made it!
Oh.
Nice.
It worked. I meant to do that.
Oh
this
yeah.
was intended.
Watch out!
Oh no.
I see we're still racing. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
had to step away to visit with my mother real quick, and then she offered me some wine, so now I'm back with liquor.
Hey.
Does it
It
come in
won't
the
make
box?
you sicker if you watch this first.
No. Surprisingly, we do not drink box
That
wine
fucking
here, except for my
asshole.
one aunt.
You know what? I'm gonna let them go first. Give them like half a second, and then just like. Whoop.
Is this race mandatory?
That's a good question. I don't really know.
It's impossible to tell what is and isn't, honestly.
I'm just gonna assume yeah it is.
Probably safer to assume. And you said it's 5 laps?
5
5
fucking laps.
Who?
Now the thing
what?
is, I can't remember quite really well, but I think you could get away with just getting in 3rd place and it'd be fine. But I don't know. I wouldn't risk it.
This is quite frankly,
Like a boost.
like what sadist came up with this fucking
Ugh.
thing? Oh, come on.
I see they're
Yes.
doing it too.
I saw them do it on the map, yeah. Somehow still held first. Yes.
You see, they're rubber banding so hard, they're taking the corners as badly as you are.
See, it's balanced. Everybody can't race.
So I need to find my old audio cord so I can figure out whether this audio cutting in or at least this headphone or the cord or what.
Oh,
I hope you don't blow up before you reach the end.
Is that a possibility?
Okay, does this thing have like a health bar, or is it just like if you?
I mean, the smoke is not aesthetic. I'll tell you that much.
Could have fooled me.
Also, if you catch on fire, you will go slower. So.
Wow, wonderful.
Who the fuck designed this?
F-Zero GX. This is not.
People who are like, oh, I want to make a racing game.
Missed it. All right, we're taking a long way then.
I mean, you don't really need the boost to get across. You can just jump. It's riskier, but you can totally.
Do we want to risk it? We've got a good lead going on here.
Yeah, don't worry about it right now. Don't worry about it right now. Just worry about getting those corners. There you go. Oh god.
I see them. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Man, that's gonna fuck me up.
Ah!
I might still be able to salvage this. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh.
I guess while you're doing it, I'll try to record one real quick to show you. Let's see. Load. Slot. Zero.
Man, I hate the dystopian future where we all have to do races that are mandatory for some reason. Also, you think that the dystopian future would actually have less underground street racing? Like, it seems kind of loud.
Well, this is neither underground nor street.
True. This above ground. Is this legal then?
Yeah, it's just capitalist dystopian hellscape.
Oh, okay. So it's not like fascist dictator.
No, it's that too.
Okay. Oh, wait. What?
You can have a little of both.
You have a little both.
As a treat?
You can't have. No, you do. You just can't have one without the other.
Oh, That's gonna fuck me up. That's gonna fuck me up. Asshole!
It does, like, I guess to my brain, it's like the end goal of fascist dictatorship doesn't really agree with like playing loose capitalist dystopian society because like this shit keeps your workers from the factory.
Yeah, but since when have capitalists cared about that?
No, see, capitalists don't mind. Fascist dictators that are trained to make number go up do. If that is their concern. Or like, I don't fucking know. I'm not a fascist dictator. I barely could understand why on earth they would want to do the things they do.
I mean, it's not like capitalists are perfect, effective people at making money. They make bad decisions all the time.
No. Yeah, exactly. See, this would exist in a capitalist hellscape because you gotta believe gambling exists.
See, it's more realistic because our capitalists aren't good at being capitalists.
Oh shit, okay.
I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna find that audio.
If you have to, you can go ahead and do the other mission by, I guess, reloading a save.
I feel like I'm getting it.
Okay.
Okay, everybody
You
stop
get
it.
to the thrill now. You can't stop it.
I'm just not gonna boost anytime I do this now. Because I don't feel like I have to anymore. Oh, come on!
God damn it, why?
You were saying?
To be fair, that wasn't the gap. That was the, ceiling. Which I didn't know that could kill you either.
Anything can kill you.
I mean, that's true of the real world, certainly, but I feel like in this game, less things should be liable to kill you on a whim. I mean, isn't Jack like a weird elf person? Although now that I made the
they never actually say what race Jack is.
It's just their race.
Or these people, in general.
Yeah. You know,
They're people. That's what matters.
Yeah, they're persons of an origin that have hilariously huge ears. Oh, what the fuck?
I maybe should have just taking the safe route if I already have a huge lead.
There's an idea.
Not playing it safe. What are you, a rookie?
Yes.
Guess it can be allowed then.
Ah,
This fucking ramp. Just make the whole thing a ramp.
he is indeed a human.
I feel like that's not.
I mean, humans come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. However, I've never seen a human whose ear span has outgrown their shoulders.
Like, look, I've seen people who've gotten, like, elf ear surgery or whatever. Which is
usually not a
weird.
whole race.
Yeah,
That's
usually not like a whole race of people.
That's a lot of surgery.
Maybe they're supposed to be the race of people that happens after like 7 apocalypses or something, where it's like a Mega Man Legends situation where like the planet is flooded over again and again and again. And now these people exist.
Okay, I'm gonna take
human.
this lap.
Axer, shut up.
Oh god,
Build up these boosts. These one. These. Okay.
Admittedly, the inclusion of Daxter is super perplexing to me. I'm guessing it's because
You have to have a mascot.
Well, I was
Ow!
like,
What? No!
Damn it.
Oh, man. I missed it. What happened?
Some guy just came in and was like, "Oh, you wanted to die, right?" Boom.
oh yeah, no, I understand that Daxter like has backstory and stuff. But it's just like as a design element of like the first and then, well, mostly the first game because the first game was like the blueprint. I'm kind of curious about who was like, oh, why we need a wisecracking weasel
We need Gex.
man.
I mean, that's more of a system of like the early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah, and then I was like thinking of like, well, Disney was doing that shit. Fucking, I guess
That's more
technically
case of,
Ratchet
like-
and Clank was kind of doing that shit. Although
Like,
I think I
basically
prefer
everyone
Ratchet,
was
like,
vying to
dynamic more.
be everyone was trying very hard to be Sony's mascot at the time. And it was a rush to see who would get it, essentially.
And then they
Alright,
made a
I'm
fighting
going
game
to-
about it that nobody played.
I'm starting a recording of my race,
Uh-huh.
and if I can successfully complete it, I'll upload it really fast so you can see what I'm doing to minimize
Extremely
damage.
unsatisfying. Yeah, I'm starting to realize a lot of Doc and Daxter is like
Oh
probably.
yeah, I remember
quite
the explanation,
unsatisfying.
and it's kind of funny, honestly. Why?
Why
Didn't he
what?
touch a magic rock and turn into like the
Yeah.
precursor
Well,
race?
but, like,
which is
yeah,
weasels?
it's just the precursor race. They're weasels.
Oh.
So yeah, they can't be humans if they're what?
Hummins.
They're descended from a precursor race, because that would imply that they're completely different species
No!
altogether. Oh my god!
Oh god, that
I
would have been
accidentally,
really
I accidentally hit the
That'd
boost
have
when I hit the ramp, and I was like, no.
That'd have been freaking. I'm not. That would have been really funny. I'm glad that did not hit badly.
Dent at the front though.
Okay, just one more, you can do it!
Okay, I am gonna take the safe route
Ah!
this time.
You can do it, you're so far ahead!
I was just far enough ahead to be able to take the safe route and not get hit by that fucker that just dashes across the ledge.
An assy way to fucking do that shit, holy crap.
Okay, we did it.
Oh. What absolute lunatic finishes that race in 30 fucking sub 30 seconds?
Hey,
Are you kidding
I
me?
watched your race today. You were pretty amazing out there.
Oh, thanks.
Butt shot.
Wow.
Kira.
Her
This is
ass
Ashley.
is
She's
so defined.
just-
Everyone knows who she is.
That ass costs $100,000.
A very good friend. Thanks for helping out with that tanker, Jack.
Oh,
You
like
saved
there?
a lot of lives.
Why does this lady look like Lola from Shark Tale?
Ever since I was a little girl, I've
I don't
looked
like
up
that.
to you.
I knew
comparison
she
at
looked
all.
familiar somehow.
And
I don't like that. I don't want to think about that now.
I'm sorry, I am just tipsy enough to unlock my third eye of terrible movie comparisons.
Reckon I can account for her tastes. I bet you'd love to pin some medals on her chest, huh? What? What'd I say? What did you say, Jack?
Oh my god, Dexter, shut up.
Man, you're the worst wingman ever.
Oh. Also, of course, this game has like the early 2000s like fucking love triangle bullshit drama nonsense.
Yeah.
Ah.
Do you want to date your childhood best friend or the edgy cool girl?
It's spy. Or yeah,
It
I mean,
literally was a plot point in
Probably the
Shark
one
Tale,
from my
even.
timeline.
I was gonna say, why do these two characters seem like they're the moral choice of this game?
The good girl or the bad girl?
I mean, we haven't seen Kara's dark side before.
Dark Kira.
darkness.
Thing.
What does those suspenders hide? Not much,
Wait,
actually.
when did because I'm trying to think, because I remember distinctly there was like a time where the Spyro games also started like becoming more serious, and it fucking sucked huge chunks because it was dumb.
That's probably around the time they swapped out voice actors, and fucking David Spade was Spyro for a while.
What the fuck?
Honestly, a tragedy.
I can't remember. It was some twinky white guy that I can't recall.
Wikipedia, I'm just.
I'm gonna
I've got
also
enough wine
maybe
in
guess
me
they
that
may
I'm
be Andy
confused.
Dick.
Legend of Spyro reboot trilogy. I heard that they were at least like people seem to be really into them, but I remember being really angry because they gave Spyro like a very unnecessary girlfriend, and she was like
Cinder?
Cinder. Yeah, she's like over designed, and I still feel like that. Like she's like very specifically tailored goth GF aesthetic, and she doesn't look like she belongs in the Spyro universe, if that makes any sense.
It's probably...
Oh, she looks way more detailed. What the
Yeah,
hell?
she like looks like, you know, oh, and here's my cool OC Cinder. She's not a Mary Sue, okay? She has a dark past where her boss was so mean to her, and it just, like, that entire vibe just made me, like, so cranky. She gets better, and they have a very serious adult relationship, and it's like...
What was my mission? The symbol was just here. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be here.
It's probably like a mission that you didn't follow up on.
Hunt Haven Forest Metalheads. Talk to the Shadow.
Unless you don't remember what you do here.
Apparently hunt metalheads.
Oh, it's the hoverboarding thing. Apparently. Oh no. Oh no. I haven't done this actually.
Wait, Cinder used to be a big black dragon? Why didn't they
Maddie?
keep it like that?
What?
I heard you
What?
What
giggling.
No. That doesn't say anything. I giggle a lot.
Wow, she still looks like a fucking sparkle dog. Like, I thought time and distance would make me feel better about her, but no, she still looks like she shouldn't exist.
I know they put her in Skylanders with Spyro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She also had to endure the Skylandering, and at that point I just kind of gave up hope of ever seeing Spyro again.
Wasn't she like still attached to that franchise?
I think so.
I hope so. I hope she dies in Skylanders.
I really don't like her.
Like, I'm pretty sure Skylanders is still
so
doing well,
mad.
though.
I know part of me is like, that's probably just, you know, very, very petty feelings of a very jilted 12-year-old, but to be fair, I was extremely jilted. And also Cinder was just poorly designed. Like, I'm just mad. She doesn't look correct. They could fix it.
Yeah, see,
This
you want
is
to
what-
skip that wind up? You can do that now.
What the fuck is going
Oh my
on?
god, you're right. It does skip the wind up.
Why are you doing spinny witties on your gun?
Because it's killing
Pro
things,
stat.
clearly.
Pro
Also,
stat.
why is Jack allowed to have a gun? This feels...
GTA.
Weird.
What the hell is going on?
It's just auto tracks too. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. If you just, yeah, since like the game just throws ammo at you all the damn time, it's like there's no reason to not do this.
Can you do it with the shotgun?
No. Because your rate of fire isn't. Because the reason why you can do it with those two guns is because you have that weird trick where if you,
Weird trick.
where you punch an enemy first with the gun, and then fire the gun afterwards. You do that rapid fire thing, which is hit and miss because it involves you having to hit something with a melee attack.
I've
But
not
I
been
guess
getting
you can-
ammo because there's no ammo here.
Uh-oh. That's fine. That's why you got two guns that do the thing.
I want to compare this movie to something else. Another bad movie. This game sure is the Ants of early 2000s video games.
To be fair, I think Ants is better on rewatch now, from what I've seen. Like,
It's more of
Ants,
like
I
the ant bully.
Was like emotionally scarred as a child seeing that movie. What with the scene where like the fucking caterpillar war
Yeah.
and like he talks to a disembodied head. I still remember that in clear
Nobody
detail.
ever talks about that scene.
It's fucked up. I saw that as a kid.
I saw that as a kid and my brain like refused to process it.
maybe you just weren't ready for Ants. That's not Ants.
Guess it's time to rewatch
I hate
Ants.
to tell you this, but it's not a good movie.
We'll do it a double bill feature alongside the
If
B
we have to
movie.
watch Ants, I insist we must watch B movie.
Yeah,
I don't
we're gonna
mind
have to.
B-movie.
We're gonna have to watch all of the insect movies.
I've already seen
In
Bugs Life
order.
like 3 times.
And then
You
we
can't
have
hurt
to
me anymore.
create
I've seen that plenty.
a chart connecting all the insect movies because they obviously exist in the same universe.
Well, is that the
Well, then
last
how
one
do
I
you-
need?
No, you need one
No,
more.
damn it. How do you know that?
'Cause- what do you think? I went after it specifically.
But
for
how'd
the
you know how
demo.
many I had?
Oh, because you showed it. You paused like earlier, and I saw. I took a note. See, I don't have the memory of a goldfish, Zaf. Jeez.
I didn't say that. Who
You
said
would think-
that?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Somebody was.
I didn't say it, but I can if you want me to.
Okay, say it for me real
I
quick.
was gonna
Yeah,
say,
we
do we
definitely
have to
have
bully you,
fish.
Maddie?
See,
Maddie has told me she likes to be bullied. Don't worry.
Should be charging you money for this, Maddie.
what?
Bullying.
I am not a
I'm
bully.
pretty sure that's a service.
Wombug
I am not an
Bullying.
ant. I'm not an ant bully.
I was just looking. I just was googling that because I was like, oh yeah, I remember that movie. I did not care for it really.
That's because it involves a child. Nobody likes a movie with a child.
No
Not
one
even
likes
children.
Yeah, no.
God, I was never one.
I don't know if you thoroughly checked this area, but try checking the water. Like in a lot of places, that's where I found most of my precursor orbs.
I'm glad somebody else has watched Matilda.
I've seen Matilda a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
The only thing I
Yes.
remember is the weird lady with her fucking M&Ms.
M&M's?
Yeah, I don't remember,
Remember
that.
Oh,
she
the
had like
mom?
no, the other lady.
Oh, yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah. Mitch Trunchbull had a bunch of weird candies, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we
There's
did
a
it.
chocolate box.
Oh, turn it on, turn it on.
They do have that one scene where she's like, much too good for children, and she's like shoving food in her face. Ugh,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah!
Game's fixed,
Oh.
everybody.
We did it.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, this is an actual mode?
Big head
Yes.
mode. Yeah, it's
And
Why?
we're never turning it off.
because it's a classic video game cheat. Everybody had big head mode back in the day.
What does it do for you? I
Big
guess
head.
it improves serotonin.
Yeah, look, it's right there. What do you think it did?
I'll be okay if we
It
miss.
just makes me
Metalhead.
think of like, oh geez, I'm glad they never released a line of Fern Gully bobbleheads, because I would have been scared of them.
A yellow orb thing left behind.
Excuse
Oh.
me.
Wow.
Jack's actually a Funko Pop. Come on.
That's so much worse. You may have a yellow orb thing left behind. I may be
I
wrong,
think I
though.
left a metalhead thing behind, but it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, like most enemies drop those dang things. It's just not a big deal. And all it really does is unlock Dark Jack powers.
Which you get
We're
to
not
use
gonna-
like once, and then you immediately turn back.
Yeah.
No,
Big head
oh
mode is good for
God.
one thing, and
What
that
is that?
is big head boxes.
Wait, are they
Well,
making
it
a
also
second one?
keeps your big head in the cutscenes, which makes it really funny when it fucks up.
No, 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 no. Oh, thank God.
What happened?
Oh, I was just thinking, I was like, if we did make like a very weird night of watching all insect movies, would Strange Magic count? But I don't know if it does,
Oh,
because
the George
technically
Lucas
they're supposed to
movie?
be fairies. Sorry, who?
The George Lucas film?
Yeah, the really bad one. That I watched. I went out of my way to watch the fucking thing.
Well, wait,
I regret it.
okay, well, does it fit the criteria? Is it an animated movie?
It is an
Yes.
animated movie, and they all have bug wings.
Okay,
But they're not bugs.
Would
Okay,
Thumbelina
but-
count?
no.
No, she's not a
Because that's
bug.
more like a... yeah,
But she's
That's more
surrounded
like
by bugs.
She
it's
is.
more like a mythical
Well, she
creature. The
almost gets married to a
the main
mole.
cast has to be bugs. That's the only thing that qualifies
Okay.
It
it
has
as a
to
bug
be
movie.
insects.
Okay, good. So that means we're skipping Terraform Mars.
Yeah.
Ugh, no.
We're
no,
probably
thank
also
you.
skipping Epic, because I don't think Epic is about bugs. I think it's about fairies. Fern Gully is out.
However,
We
this
need
does
to
include
actually-
all
is
of the
somebody actually
bootleg
writing a
bug
list?
movies.
List
Is
of.
there like a Ratatouille
Does
version
anyone
of
have
Bugs
to watch
Life?
Maya the Bee?
Probably.
Is there like a Ratatouille version of Bugs Life?
Probably.
There are some very bad knockoffs of Bee Movie. If we really wanted to dig that deep, they're all
Also, we gotta
like,
watch. that also
horrendously
includes
bad.
Buzzbee, King of the Bees.
What?
Christian thing.
What the
He's
fuck?
King
It's
of
an
the
animated
Bees.
movie. It's got bugs in it. You gotta watch it.
Bees don't have kings,
God.
god damn it.
Buzzbee, King of the Bees.
He's like Elvis. And he keeps spelling things because he's a spelling bee, get it?
Oh, goddamn, I hate that.
It's fucking
I'm
terrible.
offended by this notion that there is a bee king.
I mean, they do milk it for all it's worth. Oh, and he also repeatedly says that he's taking care of beesness.
Mind
You
your
know.
own beeswax.
Animated movies.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
but like, okay, I get that they want to make bee jokes, but is there like a C movie?
I see you in the ICU. You don't stop.
Ah, lists of films featuring insects. Thank you. Animated. So.
Oh man, that means we
actually-
have to watch Joe's what was that? Joe's something or other, where the guy's a
Those-
cockroach.
That's not an animated movie. That's a live action movie with animated
Yeah.
I mean, there's
cockroaches.
3D cockroaches though, aren't there?
Yeah, but
That's
it's not.
Bee
I
movie.
mean, I'm talking prime time.
Ooh. Sorry.
Does that
I
mean we watch Cats?
James and the Giant Peach is on this list, which I am a fan.
I like
That's-
that movie actually.
That
Yes,
qualifies,
technically,
actually.
yeah.
That qualifies.
That qualifies. Billy and Mandy Wrath of the Spider Queen?
What?
I guess that qualifies too, but I don't really consider that a movie. That's more like a TV special, actually.
I don't know why it's in this list, although they also include short films. The Grasshopper and the Ants, oh my god, that's like a really old short movie.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a fable. Basically, the grasshopper fucks around all summer while the ants are like, you shouldn't fuck around all summer because then you'll
Sounds like
find
that
out.
should be an adult movie, then.
And then when it comes winter, the grasshopper's like, oh no, I'm starving because I fucked around all summer. And the ants were like, well, you found out, didn't you? And then I think he dies or something. I don't know. It's like a really old fable. Basically, it's...
Oh my
like,
god, it's...
Don't fuck
what
around.
the fuck is this? It's Smallhead Jack.
Oh wait, no, this is a baby. I don't like babies.
This is the only time that dog's gonna be introduced. Oh, don't touch me, Chow.
Oh,
Ew.
children!
Children.
Why does everyone here hate children so much?
Look, he's going. He's going.
There he goes.
He's going.
He's going.
Anyway.
He's gonna get arrested if you don't stop.
Oh wait, this is an escort mission?
Yes.
Wait, the kid is gonna get
I wasn't listening to the game!
You gotta walk up to Samos again.
Listen,
to
you can't be
react to it.
distracted by our talk of animated bug movies. You gotta escort baby.
Don't let it go to your head, Jack.
An itch in
You
time.
just hate him for his small head.
I'm going to veto fucking Cricket on the Hearth or whatever the fuck that movie is, because first off, there's only technically one insect. I don't think it quite counts. And also, it's absolutely horseshit insane, and if I have to watch it again, I need to be drunk.
Was this the part that you were
Rather
talking
not.
about, Maddie?
Maybe.
I mean, you're drunk right now.
Spider and the Fly? Oh, it's the Silly Symphonies.
But
Those
yeah,
are the-
enemies are gonna be coming at you from
Yes.
both angles, so you also have to like watch the child.
Apparently
Like
this
right
list...
now, for example.
Apparently this list does consider Strange Magic as an insect movie. Hold that in high contempt.
Yeah.
Oh, I was confused why my hair is wet, but I remember it's freaking storming outside, and I was just
Look at his little baby
forgot.
legs. Look at the little trundle he does.
Child is going through a war zone. Like,
I like
absolutely
that all these
clueless.
equivalent of cops are just like ready to just shoot this child.
No, they're not.
A
They're
child,
not.
shoot it!
They specifically said, "Don't kill the child," but they
And
will.
they shoot at him.
They will yell at him and tell him you're under arrest,
Oh, okay.
and then he holds
Oh,
his
so
hand up.
this is the mission we get to scream at a child.
Yes.
Reminds me of that scene from Indigo Prophecy where it's a flashback and you're with your brother, and if you get caught by like literally any of the many fucking ways that to get caught, a guard just comes up to you with a gun and just goes, "Don't move or I'll shoot."
Yeah, and then they approach you, and then it's like that scene in Metal Gear Solid 2 in the tanker. Except it's Lucas, and he's just like, "Well, that's how my story ends. I fucked up my memory."
How do you... That doesn't even... David Cage, you piece of shit.
David Cage is dumb.
David Cage is a whiny piss baby.
Here's the issue. You don't drive all the way to the destination. You have to get out right
I
there.
have to get out.
Yeah. So you have to watch him
Okay.
trundle up a ramp.
How do I get out of this fucking thing? I don't remember.
You gotta get on the spot. It's a specific lock because he won't get out unless you get out.
That's so weird, because, like, whoever compiled this list did not include Cricket
Yeah,
on the
see, now
Hearth,
you can get out.
but they did include Pinocchio.
Well, I won't get because the central theme has to be about bugs,
Yeah.
sort of, which kind of disqualifies James and the Giant Peach because it's not about bugs. It's about
Yeah, it
James.
is. Those
is
bugs are
about
important bugs.
Yeah, the spider is actually the sister of a spider one of his aunts killed.
Oh.
They play an integral part in his character development.
That too.
Behind you.
Huh?
Behind you.
I think they're down on the lower floor.
Oh, okay, good. Come on, little child, hurry the fuck up, grow
Get in the
longer.
fucking spot!
Oh, I hate this part because it's like he's gonna hang there for a little while because I don't know why. There we go. You have to walk in a specific spot to get the trigger to go.
Seamus told us to bring the kid to you.
Thank you. I'll be sure.
Jack looks so disbelieving with the huge head.
Sweet.
It's great, I love it.
Interesting. That insufferable mutt never liked anyone but the boy.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just good with animals.
I hope we have enough.
Oh my god, the way he talks.
I like how his head's out of frame now.
I saw some of the bigger ones.
His head's bumping into the big important
We saw a
glowy
big one coming
control
out of a
vortex.
river once. He was ugly.
I
Yes,
have
thank
some
you, Dexter.
valuable information for you. The Baron is conducting an excavation at the dig.
This man's
He
beard
is
makes no
still
sense.
looking for that ridiculous tomb.
Ew.
Frankly, I don't believe it exists.
Thank you, early 2000s.
Disrupt his operation just in case. Knock down all the scaffolding at the site. That should set him back. Here is an air train.
Why does he
pass
look
to get
so
you out.
worried?
Wait for it.
Oh,
Oh god, that was good.
I'm gonna need ammo. I'm chewing through my
holy smokes. Did this game have like a budget of $2? How come everyone literally is just like the same two clones?
Because it needs to feel lived in, and everyone's fat, I guess. I don't know.
It doesn't feel lived in, it feels eerily overpopulated with clones.
Yeah, and all they do is walk
What
from
is
one
this,
place
Star
to the
Wars?
other. Probably.
Well, actually, before you wouldn't notice, but before they changed it, it was called Jack 2: Attack of the Clones.
I mean, I'd almost believe it, to be honest.
Oh no, your bike's gonna explode.
Oh no,
That's
I don't
fine.
care.
Oh, you're supposed to steal that.
I think you're supposed to steal most things
What is
in
this,
this game.
fucking Halo now? Is Jack gonna finish the fight?
I'd love for this to be Halo.
The fight's never gonna be finished, dude.
What now? What?
We're in uncharted territory, so I don't really know what happens at this point.
Stop crossing franchises.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, this isn't Uncharted. What are you talking about?
Okay, so we're on Vermeer, so we need to make sure that we save Rex.
Oh, and I
What
also
is
need
this
to...
shit? What the hell is this camera angle?
I need to get my 500 credits so I can get half a hot dog.
Oh hey, it's me,
Maybe I should-
Warframe Cave.
Maybe I should make that an emote, just 500
Dystopia.
credits.
And then you have two. What the fuck is this? You nuts? Oh, right, you gotta blow up the scaffolding.
It's a cave from Warframe.
God, look at all these rocks that are copy-pasted on top of each other.
This looks like
All that
an orange version of that spider cave from the first game.
It really does look like a cave from Warframe, though. Holy shit.
There's even bad scaffolding.
I have to get on the board? Okay.
Future nothing is OSHA approved. Arrest him. Do we have a police scanner on us?
On the support bases to bring
No, I
Or are
think
they
it's
just
all
very
the enemies
loud?
in this. Yeah, they're just very loud.
Make sure you scream over your radio that we're going to arrest him, otherwise he won't know that we are attempting to arrest.
Also, let him know that he's escaping to Sector 5. Oh, that's what you gotta do.
That means.
How else would you know what sector he's in otherwise?
Get some.
Be able to discern sectors in this weird, fucked up scaffold hell.
Well, I'm not sure why that didn't work, but okay. Ow.
Oh shit.
The fuck? Oh, that must be what drops after you grind over the thing.
Can Dark Jack get on the hoverboard?
He would shred Gnar so bad.
I was gonna say, how do you activate Dark Jack? Because it doesn't seem like he comes out to play very often.
I have to
Yeah,
get enough
well-
Dark Eco.
Yeah. And it takes a lot to fucking bring them out.
That was so fucking fun. Mm.
And it's bad enough that you have to navigate like the hoverboard. It's also they have to put fucking enemies that will take 2 pips off your health bar when you run into them.
Yeah, really.
Seriously, why are you running into people and you're getting hurt?
Contact damage, I guess.
No, like, is your contact damage normally?
Not really, but only when you're on the hoverboard.
Why?
Because Naughty Dog hates your guts.
Naughty Dog hates everything and stand for.
Like, I can understand if it was like some dumb overreaction to people going, "Oh no, it's a Grand Theft Auto. Why are you encouraging kids to do bad things?"
Oh god.
So this fucking game has like guns and shit. Like this is. I mean, Jack doesn't seem like he's a particularly good person in this game.
He's not.
He's not even a good person in the first game.
He's a renegade.
He's an anti-hero.
He's.
Where are all these grenades coming from?
Is he like a hero, period? Because I think he's just antisocial.
He's a delinquent.
He's a bad
boncho.
kid. He doesn't play by the rules. Oh no.
Doesn't have nearly as big of a pompadour for a poncho.
I'm surprised you don't take contact damage from crashing into anything.
Only the cops who do not have spiky armor at all.
They are not Kirk. They're not Dark Souls Kirk. That's for sure.
I was gonna say they're not even like fucking dragoons or anything, where they're just wearing like fucking chainmail with pokies. Like they don't look like they should hurt you if you run into them. Quite the opposite.
Dragoon armor is just for show anyway.
Where the fuck this thing is, it's being held down very ineffectively. Or maybe extremely effectively. I mean, it was being held in place until Jack came by with his sweet hoverboard and did something.
It's just
Man,
load.
It's
just load bearing supports.
Seeing that drill like being cockeyed really sort of triggers me in a way because it makes me think like, oh god, my fucking laser's out of center and I'm fucking up the nozzle now. Ah!
Yeah, I get that.
Patty is trapped at work.
I am not. I'm right here. Alright, where are those last 6? There they are. Oh, they had to put enemies right there too.
Holy fuck! Why are there so many?
Those were the only guys firing grenades, it turns out, or some shit.
No, there's some guy.
Holy shit. Okay, 3 more. So, over there.
How that?
Oh yeah, you can just look at the thing and it will tell you.
No, here's the other guys throwing grenades.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Watch out for what?
The bad dudes that you will run into inevitably.
They're just really bad dudes.
See, I fucking told you.
Oh no! It's your big head.
I warn you.
If only you were your little head, you would have taken the warning seriously.
Oh god!
Oh shit!
Ow!
Oh no, this is the line.
Gotta be smashed.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
You just need to get off the board and just shoot these fuckers first, and then get on the board and to do it. Yeah, just let loose.
Take out your aggression on them. Feel your ire soothing. Why is one of Jack's moves basically just wildly and shoot?
Crash did it.
It's the crash. It's the crash.
Yeah, remember when Crash pulled out a Glock when he did the spin attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can actually see Crash doing that though.
Those later Crash games sure did get weird.
I know, right?
I mean, at least in Crash, like, at least with Crash, like, fucking, they at least didn't actually attempt to go serious with him, as far as I'm aware. Whatever happened? Does anybody else remember like the Spyro Crash crossover games?
Yeah.
That were on like not Grand Blue.
Not on the Grand Blue
There's my
Advance.
brain rot. GBA.
I do not know those games actually.
I remember them, but I never.
I never played them either. I remember seeing them advertised, and I was like, "Oh my god, two of my favorite games!" Whoa! And I didn't have a GBA.
Colliding together on the GBA, my favorite system, in the whole world.
I had like a Game Boy Advance for all of like a month until
keep in
some
mind you have a
movers
big. There you
stole
go.
it.
Which game is this you're talking about now?
It was like a Spyro Crash Bandicoot crossover game. And I don't know why it was on the like I keep trying to say Grand Blue. Game Boy Advance.
Grand Blue Advance.
The Grand Blue Advance. It's a console that only plays fucking
batteries
Grand Blue.
in my Grand Blue Advance.
Yeah, it was like Crash Bandicoot Purple and then like Spyro Orange or some shit.
Yeah.
God, why are headphone cables so shit?
Because they're shit.
No, it's like I have one that's like male to female and one that's like male to male, but it's like goddamn which one's which, and where is the 6-foot cable that I'm gonna try and test out for better everything?
I thought I used Bluetooth for headsets because freaking screw the cabling.
No, I trust cables more because I don't trust wireless connections. They always fuck up.
Weirdly,
I've had so much difficulty with USB headsets before.
I have no issue with Bluetooth headsets. I have issue with Bluetooth other things, but not headsets. Headsets are like consistently good for Bluetooth. At least if they're the kind like Logitech and Steelcase ones where if you get a Bluetooth, they will have essentially
dongle?
like
I need a sniper rifle.
Yeah, they're kind of that dongle that attaches to its own receiver. Like they have their own USB receivers, and those receivers usually are really good with Bluetooth.
I know what you're asking for, Teeth, but you do realize if they gave you a scope, the fucking controls would be inverted.
Oh my
right.
god.
Just to F with you.
I mean, not just to F with you. That's a thing for everything in this game.
Yeah, I noticed. It's freaking stupid.
The first thing I fucking did when I opened up PSCX2 was just I was gonna switch the bindings for the right analog stick, so I would not be in that weird situation where you have to turn right to turn left on the camera.
I don't know why anybody likes inverted camera controls and why they're default in a lot of games.
It makes sense when it's a plane.
Yeah, that's the only time, and even then I don't like it, but I understand it.
I mean,
Like,
it only makes sense on the plane because of old physical controls.
Yeah.
There's nothing stopping you from ignoring the old linkages and shit, you know?
Exactly. Just freaking give me the plane like in a normal way. What the hell is this? Don't give me inverted.
I don't know
No,
why
I wish
they
I
have the health broken up the way they do, since it seems to take 2 pips off of you consistently.
Yeah, I've asked like why you
Very,
have 8
very few things do 1 pip.
Yeah, which is why I'm like, why even bother have the delineation at this point?
To trick your brain into thinking you have more health.
You make you feel more dangerous.
Whoever designed this game is like genuinely a jerk.
This is a fucking war crime.
I mean, we're looking at the games industry here, so it's both things apply.
I mean, I used to really think I used to think really highly of Naughty Dog because they made like what, the first Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, they made Crash Bandicoot.
So
yeah,
like,
but how many years ago was that?
way too long.
Those games
And
were
I'm
bad,
starting
too,
to
though.
think that since then, anything good that they made may have been a fluke. I say that, but I do have a fondness for Uncharted, even though it is kind of like
So,
for it. A little.
minor
it leaves a
segue
little
on
much into
Cher's
cinematic.
sake.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cher's wanting to know if we did want to do that tomorrow, that Session 0 Pathfinder thing instead, because then Cher would know if he didn't have to prepare anything for tomorrow or not.
I don't know. Because what you described to me seems like I have to be more read into the thing in order to be able to tell y'all what y'all need to know.
I don't think you really do, honestly.
Sister Zero's at the time to start asking questions and stuff.
Yeah, like you could literally just read the like blurb they give you for the adventure. That's probably all we need to know.
Okay, I've read the blurb. I know what happens in the blurb.
You could read that blurb to us, and that would be enough.
Do I
Then
really
we-
want to? But it's a mystery. Do you want me to ruin it for you?
Oh, okay,
already?
no, okay, that's fair. Like okay, if you read the blurb and you can explain the setting really quickly, like in 2 sentences, that's enough, I think. Like, it doesn't, it's you know, one shot or whatever. It doesn't have to be some crazy big long thing.
I guess we can do that then.
Okay, were you fine for that, Chief?
I guess, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I would tell Cher.
Like, we'll be in this situation, like, if you show up early, we'll be able to start early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can try, I can't guarantee when I'm gonna be working is the problem. Oh, that guy blew himself up and now he's gonna blow me up!
Ha! This is like a long con, he's gonna get your ass.
They're gonna kill her, and then they're gonna kill me! Oh my god!
The worst part is that they have physics, so when they blow up, they scatter, and it makes it worse.
Sick sadist made the fucking mechanics in this goddamn game.
There shouldn't be any guys left, and this is the last 3, so...
Oh, there it goes.
Oh no, is it going to regain equilibrium? Oh no, it blew up instead.
Why did it blow up?
Oh,
what?
Fuck you. At least she did the objective, because it's not...
What?
You can turn around and go back. You got the
What
objective.
is that over there? That looks like a thing.
I don't know.
My God!
Maybe it's this thing that you come back to later. Because they like to reuse these areas.
Why the fuck would we ever come back to this cave of
You didn't
misery?
properly checkpoint that!
To open the thingy.
I can't fucking believe they just dropped you into lava. Holy shit.
Someone
Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
What? Let me see. Jack, I both miss your dumb gameplay and don't.
Starting to think that this game could have only existed during a time where there were not more games than you can possibly play in a lifetime.
I remember it got slammed for its difficulty.
Yeah.
God, that's hard enough to...
Is this
from a
considered
nosebleed to start again.
difficulty or just insanity?
It's considered sadism.
Oh, okay. I consider
Thanks,
it
Naughty
difficult.
Dog, my nose is bleeding now.
A lot of people thought this game was like bullshit difficult.
It certainly fucking is. So much so that I had to learn to cheese it in order to beat it.
Jack Q has drawn first blood.
Okay, so it didn't make you have to do the whole damn thing all over again. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, once you
I
do
thought
it
it
once,
just...
it's good.
Oh,
Oh God. God, that would have been terrible.
maybe not difficult in a reasonable sense. Yeah, no, this is like difficult in the way that like bashing your head through a brick wall is difficult.
Like, lest we forget, one of the early missions have us drive all the way to the racing
That
arena
was funny.
under a very strict time limit.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
God, that part.
That was so bad. I'm trying to remember, like, this is the era of gaming for me when I didn't notice difficulty. Like, I don't remember finding games difficult, even if they were historically difficult.
You might find this one difficult.
I'm just wondering, like, I'm trying to remember what other games have I played that I know are historically considered really, really balls hard.
Crash
That aren't like
actually
NES
pretty
games?
difficult.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of NES games that are particularly hard or considered difficult. No, wait, not that one.
I love how there's a car that just sits there all day, and then whenever you see Jack, it's like, hey kid, you want to get on board? I'm gonna drive you over there.
So Ninja Gaiden, yeah.
Yeah,
Like that was
Ninja
a
Gaiden
whole
Black
selling point.
was stupid.
I never played much Ninja Gaiden,
The first,
but I know I
the first
heard it was
boss
hard
was
as hell.
a pain in the ass.
I've only ever played the Ninja Gaiden Shadow Game Boy game, which is not even a Ninja Gaiden game to begin with.
I played Ninja Gaiden Black like halfway through and then gave up because it wasn't very fun anyway.
Yeah. I got all the way to the last boss of Ninja Gaiden Dos, and gave up because it's just like, why am I playing this? This is wasting my time.
You know, for a secret base, this sure is in the middle of everything.
I think the Baron set me up. Actually, I think everybody's trying to kill me. What are you talking
You okay, buddy?
Why is everyone moving at like hyper speed?
I know, right? This is weird.
Did the frame rate get upgraded? Did we get an influx of cash from the head?
This scene seems weird. I wonder what it looks like in the original version.
Have you considered giving up caffeine, sir?
One into each well, and the blast will do the rest.
Yeah, this is like weird stop motion now.
Yeah.
No, the big head just makes it look like it's like you're watching an animated film, and they just have a particular style to it.
Not my problem anymore. No, really.
Suddenly we have too many frames. How did all these frames get here?
Oops. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, now there's a time limit.
That's Mr. Krabs' voice.
Oh, Praxis is Mr. Krabs' voice.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, so does that mean this guy is also Praxis?
No, the guy we're talking to is not Praxis. Praxis is the evil dictator man.
Mr. Krabs.
Alright, you got 2 minutes. Here we go.
Clancy Brown shows up in the like weirdest goddamn places. Like he's also Hank in fucking Detroit. And it's so fucking weird.
I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
Now I'm imagining that Jack is just trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula.
Sweet flip.
I somehow figured out what I'm doing.
Yeah, now you gotta do it on L of the Vitamin
The most hilarious thing about Detroit is
you have to get more lift too. Fuck.
Is that apparently David Cage did not like the like bond between Hank and his droid. Like it was like it's like he didn't like what the actors were doing, and they had to convince him that no, this is actually good characterization.
And it is. It's like the only good part of that game.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to
So
play.
are you all excited for that apparent rumor that Quantic Dreams is doing a Star Wars game? Do you all want to see that?
No.
Why would anyone ever?
Do you all want to see David Cage try to handle the dark side and light side as like a moral issue?
I can't wait for him to like. I don't even know. Because I never know what he's gonna fucking do.
I'm like 90% sure he just tried to do what KOTOR did of like, both are wrong, neither's right, but like in the most dumbass like David Cage way possible.
You mean KOTOR 2?
Yeah, I did say KOTOR, I think.
You said KOTOR.
Oh, sorry, I meant KOTOR 2. But yeah, like.
Anyways.
Like maybe both are wrong, but like in a really edgy and dumbass way because he doesn't know how to write anything.
More specifically, what David Cage did not like about Hank and what's his face?
Brian Decker.
And more specifically, what he did not like is the fact they were ad-libbing some stuff.
Oh yeah, no, Brian like rewrote most of the script.
Yeah.
And then convinced Clancy to join him.
Yeah, it makes me so mad when people
incredible.
Praise David Cage for Detroit, because the only reason that game got the praise that it did is because of those two.
Because Brian Decker's a good actor and gives a shit.
Yeah, what? No, what do you mean David Cage did not pen those golden words?
I remember Brian specifically saying that his favorite line that David Cage wrote was, "I like dogs." Which apparently pissed him off, and I'm glad.
For a minute, I was wondering, why are you going to Dark Echo?
To reset my progress, I don't have to
I know that you just jumped in and think, oh, right. You just wanted to go back to the checkpoint.
X Games fucking shit right here. Like, what
Got that one.
These convenient half pipes on fucking.
Yeah, I'm glad the fucking dictator could set up fucking half pipes so I could do sweet tricks.
So I gotta let the youth.
I have two questions.
Yes.
Why doesn't your hoverboard hover over Dark Echo? And why are you in my? Okay, well, why are you in my satisfactory?
I don't know. Maybe
your satisfactory. I'm in mine satisfactory.
No, mine has the half pipes.
Oh, the joke. Sorry. I'm dumb.
Where I saw it over here.
Listen, you gotta build your satisfactory further away from town, otherwise those punk kids will get in.
No, I'll figure out how to get over there. There's like 2 I didn't get. There's like 1 over there. How do you even fucking get over there?
Wow, what the fuck?
Can you imagine what the actual process of doing whatever it is those ramps are meant for?
With all this electricity going off, I couldn't tell you.
Me neither.
It's supposed to protect the little leggies of the weird electricity towers?
No,
It's a
because
good
then it would
reminder
be
that,
all
like-
around the base.
Like, game devs don't often design anything that would make sense in the real world or in any real setting like this. Like, this is just, it's gamified nonsense.
Yeah,
Look,
much
it doesn't
like
matter
that.
how far away from town I build my satisfactory if some guy with a big car is just gonna offer you rides.
Fair point. Maybe you need to build a self-defense system that shoots those guys out of the sky.
Why can't I make gun, like, turrets in Satisfactory?
What the heck would you shoot in Satisfactory?
No alien wildlife that tries to kill you.
The problem is that the alien wildlife doesn't really spawn around.
Well,
your
the spiders
factories.
respawn, little bastards.
Well, I mean, it's more that once you build stuff in an area, the hospital stuff.
Okay, that doesn't work. Alright.
Thankfully.
So wait, you have to jump across those things to get to the...
There's like 2 that I need to figure out how to get to, but it's like, it's entirely trial and error, because they don't fucking convey to you how to easily get to them.
You probably would just have to get off your board and do it normally.
Which
I know it wastes.
It means I have to do these perfectly then.
Yeah. There's probably an easy way to do it, but I don't know. I don't want to experiment too
Easy
much.
in this game?
Also, oh god, one buck.
Huh?
That night that, you know, we tried Smite after you went to bed that night. We tried like a game. We did like some comp stomps then like against players. It was like the most stressful fucking thing. It was awful. They like, their mid left immediately, like after like I think Cher like ganked them. It was funny. But for some reason, that gave the rest of their team a level advantage to the point where they were practically bullying us till the very end. We still managed to win, even though they had like a huge kill advantage on us. It was both stressful and depressing.
Go ahead and try to swivel the camera around, trying to find the other way.
Well, once
Not too close now.
I get playing with you guys, I will fucking pub stomp people for you. I assume. I don't actually play
I'll be
Smite.
excited for having like 5 of us.
Yeah,
it
5 stack tends to be for a better time than trying to do partials, because like sometimes your teammates just suck.
There it is. It's way back in the
Or
back.
I guess it'd be
Yeah,
4. It'd be
that-
we don't
I
have a
just
pick
might as
here.
well spend this 19 seconds to figure out how the fuck. Like over there, I think.
My mother is being a
That's a
pest.
hilariously convoluted platform to get there. Are you kidding? Is there really just like a ring around the arena to get there?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Why don't you
Did you just leave the explosives behind?
You know what? We're just gonna spend this run just looking for it. Just gonna figure out how to get over there. Okay, I think I figured it out already.
Okay. Oh yeah, probably this way.
Oh wow, a chainsaw on the ground.
Hey, look, there it is. Oh God, fuck that. Hey, you got it. Oh, this is probably the route you're supposed to take, actually.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. I messed up.
Had a phone call.
Okay.
Uh.
It's gotta be perfect. Naughty Dog does not accept imperfection.
I guess that's true, White. There is no easy way. There's just the way that gets it done fast. That's what I meant, but I words bad with my mouth.
What in the fuck?
What? I guess they might intend you to go the other way, but still, that's really what.
Yeah, you might have to swerve straight down.
Oh no, watch out for that chainsaw, Jack. So you see, this is why evil people hate unions, because they make you have to pay people to do jobs like move a chainsaw around.
Oh, come on. Takes like a full minute just to get to that first one.
Don't forget the one on the right.
I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it.
3 wells cut. Only 3 to go. Only a minute before we're toast, Jack.
Shut up, Jack.
Shut up, Dexter. We can see the timer too.
Up on the hill to your right.
I think I know a shorter way to get to that last one.
Okay.
But it's gonna be finicky.
You got the 5th well. Only 1 to go.
As long as you get there, that's all that matters, really. Ah, yeah. I was thinking about doing that too.
Shit!
Oh no!
That didn't slow me down, surprisingly.
No, but it did hurt you.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
You're back.
Sorry. My mother
Yeah.
fucking came into my room and was attempting to tickle me. And she's a pest.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it. Seriously, Jack?
Does it?
Oh, it's
ow.
wasted too much time. Wasted too much time.
Oh, I just pulled my neck. Ow. Does Jack 3 at least get better?
Jack 3 has adjustable difficulty from what I've heard. It doesn't tell you. It's like Resident Evil 4. Basically, if you're doing really bad at the same part, like if this was in Jack 3, it would actually make the game easier and easier until I got it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Only took them 3 games to figure out maybe everybody doesn't want to play this the envisioned intention that you had.
Why doesn't everybody love our stupid balls to the walls difficult collectibles game? I don't know, is it much of a collectibles game anymore? It seems like it's changed tact like entirely.
No, it's barely. It has nothing to do with collectibles now.
What the fuck?
You mentioned
Okay.
Japan didn't want to play this game, but
No,
like,
you're gonna have,
they really
you're just
like
gonna have
Jack
to
1?
hit it harder than that. Like you're gonna have to get off that upper path way sooner, so that way you can get on that area right there, and then get more momentum going, because it's not working out the way you got it.
It's weird to think how much was influenced by fucking extreme sports, and like, now nobody fucking watches X Games if they even exist anymore. Although skateboarding was in the Olympics this year, wasn't it?
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to hit that ram dead on, otherwise it's just not gonna do it. There you go.
3 wells cut. Only 3 to go. That's the 4th well. 2 bad boys left.
Okay, it's not enough.
Only 1 to go.
Let's do or die. There you go, there you go.
Oh, there's a precursor orb.
No, come on, it just hit the edge.
You gotta get off the board. I would never. I would not risk it. I would just get off the board at that point.
Do not risk it for the biscuit.
You butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
I will not.
Well, howdy, partner.
That's one well down. 5 to go.
Wow.
Two wells in history. 4 left.
Oh man.
It's taking us so long. It's nighttime now.
Definitely.
I didn't even realize there was a day-night cycle until just now.
There's also a weather system apparently.
Why?
I don't know.
Open world.
It's dumb and doesn't really add anything. It doesn't feel like a living world. It feels like time is being wasted.
You got the 5th well. Only 1 to go.
Oh, craving.
You make it. Will you make it? Will you make it?
No.
Yeah. Actually, I was just like thinking about, since Activision Blizzard is being raked over the coals, as it should be, I was kind of curious about what is going to happen to World of Warcraft, because even though it has less players than it used to have.
So here's what I think, right? Let's say Activision Blizzard gets shut down like completely, right? I think another company's just gonna buy World of Warcraft and then maintain it. And
you know what? It's time for 10 cents World of Warcraft.
Yeah, 10-cent World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Perfect World of Warcraft.
Perfect World would be fun because they already own like Cryptic. Imagine if they snagged like Blizzard too.
Perfect World of Warcraft.
Well, not the company, just the IP.
Right.
Because it has more value than the fucking company at this point.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna
Yeah.
keep the company. They're just gonna take the game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that in Hearthstone, because that's also a big, you know.
Yeah,
Those
money
are
maker.
Still sell well. Still make money.
Yeah, it's still
Hearthstone?
make money.
Yeah.
Still wish they hadn't given up on Heroes of the Storm, but then again, like that's fine. Blizzard sucks anyway. I guess I would play it now.
Maybe Heroes of the Storm will get bought up by a different company.
That'd
Oh,
be
that's
nice.
not a
Nice,
precursor orb.
nice.
I'm just drunk.
Are you drunk or are you just pre-or corso or just see me? Nice.
Oh, finally.
Oh, congrats!
Why did I get up?
Fuck, your face doesn't emote properly. It's too big.
Big head Jack is only gonna make this tolerable.
Strip mine, not yours. What?
Oh. Time to get out of here.
These big head mode makes the cutscenes almost worth the gameplay.
Brain wreck.
Yeah.
Sure is scared of metalheads.
And for good reason. I've seen what metalheads do.
There's always a bigger head.
The destruction, the killing.
Oh no, hit the texture seam right down his chest.
Will only result in this city's falling prey like all the others before it. We must replace Praxis before it's too late. I am happy to say that you
We must replace Praxis.
quite a stern
Holy shit.
fight against the Baron.
You hear that, Jack? You're the sidekick.
I must defeat
Oh
Chaos.
yeah, wise and whiskered. You,
We're here to kill chaos.
Here to kill chaos.
It's just my aching bones. We have word the Baron is sending one of his large tanker ships out to the drill platform.
God, these textures. They sure are texturious.
Better than the Crystal Exarchs.
We'll send a team from the underground to pick up the eco later. Keep up the good work. We're counting on you.
I guess to an extent they don't look terrible.
What really frustrates me is that there was a Jack Collection HD collection, but this is not it. They just ported the PS2 games, so these are worse quality than the PS3 HD collection.
Are you
Wow! Holy mother of UI, Batman.
What the fuck is the city? You got the Chinese Imperial City layout with all the squares.
Square.
Look how it's drawn in MS Paint.
It does look, actually, you know what? It does look like it was drawn in MS Paint.
This looks like a D&D map drawn in MS Paint.
Hey, don't make fun of my map. I drew that really hard.
It's very charming.
Thank you.
Am I supposed to go back here?
Are you?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, apparently.
Love these sick
God.
beats. That
A turret section.
What?
Oh, good, I can't see anything because of big head mode. I can't see anything.
10 out of 10.
Oh my god.
Fucking incredible. Holy shit.
You're gonna give me a fucking nosebleed again from laughing so hard.
So you should have small head mode now. Shrink your tiny head down.
Put some preparation H on your forehead.
Oh my god, it's literally on rails.
It's an
It's a Disney ride. Disney ride.
I was gonna say, this is giving me flashbacks to playing the fucking Buzz Lightyear thing at Disney.
Oh, and inverted controls.
You know, like a tank has.
That's not how tanks work.
The only thing it's missing is Star Fox quipping.
Oh boy, 20, 40 of them.
I can't aim. I hate this so much.
God.
Why do people like these games?
I am befuddled. Because I feel like there was, like, you know, a lingering fan base that was like, oh man, I really love Jack and Daxter. And I'm deeply being like, were you sure you didn't develop Stockholm Syndrome?
I mean, everyone's got, like, their freaking nostalgia series that they like to like.
Yeah.
I do like Link's Metallic Out, and it is
has stood the test
I
of
cannot-
time.
I
Like
cannot-
Overbattle.
objectively trash.
I cannot begin to tell you how much I wish I could plug in a mouse and keyboard and just do this with the mouse.
Yeah,
I feel like I
mouse and
need a
keyboard
mouse
would
for
be
this.
nice. Why doesn't it have, like, auto-targeting? Like, what the fuck?
Why does the Gatling gun even have a heat meter?
Yeah, that inner circle is the heat meter.
This game is designed to be genuinely painful.
It is.
This is like a fucking tooth operation that never ends.
By the way, you're gonna die.
I thank you. I'm very aware.
Hey, look,
you
you got
see,
darts.
Jack normally auto aims, but this section doesn't have auto aim to reflect that Jack is conflicted.
You trying to shoot a chills video in here?
I feel like the sensitivity skyrockets whenever I start firing.
If you look closely, you can notice that there is a circle on the screen. This shows
a really weird creature with a very big head.
And if you
no
pay
guard
attention,
like a
you
thing.
can see that. Oh my god, it's...
What is this creature?
How did it get here? And why? Some people
I've got a
speculate.
I've got a challenge for you. And you subscribe to this Twitch channel.
If we can get, I don't know, any number of Twitch subscribers soon, maybe we can stop playing Jack.
Pay me $100 to stop playing this game.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't know.
I'm I mean, I'm considering
This
it.
is like the first part. There's gonna be like 8 of these parts, right? Like that's how this game fucking works. Because of course it will.
Pay me $100 and I'll play this game for you.
Pay us $500 so that Zaf can set fire to all of her Jack games.
They're all digital, so it's gonna be difficult to do that.
We can find a way. There's gotta be a way.
Oh my fucking god. I really don't know if I'm gonna beat this, guys. I really don't. This might be where I just have to just throw in the towel.
That's quitter talk, Teef.
Honestly has the vibe of like
I don't
fucking
like. I don't feel like I have control.
Playing like the fucking janky ass Marvel games and being like, I can't finish this because it's broken.
Like, I know it looks like I'm just
broken.
wildly aiming. I am trying very hard to just like nudge it.
Insanely difficult to control. There's no way to adjust sensitivity.
I can't adjust this.
Oh, no.
Are we getting to a point where you're just gonna look up the ending of the Jack 2 and then we just move on to Jack 3?
It might get to that. It might genuinely get to that.
Is there anything to gain that we have not already lost to this game?
My life. My hours of my life.
Yeah, because I'm seeing this and it's like, I don't even know how I can fucking do this thing.
This looks...
I'm not even
no
flicking the
reason.
stick that hard. I'm really not.
How are you supposed to do that? Why isn't there like a turbo rocket button or something that allows you, like on cooldown, that allows you to just nuke the area?
Because they never thought of that in this point in the yep.
Like, I'm genuinely just trying to, like, nudge it a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and it's like, it's flinging. It's like flicking. Like I'm playing fucking CSGO or some shit.
Too bad,
I'm a 360, no scope these nerds.
I need a CSGO player.
Pick up a wheel gun. A wheel gun.
Jack
Only
stuck.
5 years.
Jack stuck.
Holy shit, this is like the first checkpoint area.
This is the first
Why
checkpoint
can't
area.
you go
There are
forward?
still 18 men left. I have 1 tick of health.
Oh my god.
I'm still legit. It's still freaking stupid that like going Dark Jack doesn't give you health back or anything. It's such a useless thing.
What do you even have to gain?
It's a net loss to do Dark Jack in that
There's
game.
no reason to do Dark Jack.
Oh my god, it literally is the werehog thing. Oh no.
They don't even die 1 hit, and they get flung halfway across the screen.
Yeah, so that way they can reposition and shoot your ass.
I love how every track has these like fucking sick drum beats.
The music's not very good. I'm just gonna be honest.
It's barely
From what
it
little I
barely
can hear of
exists.
it, it doesn't sound particularly compelling in any way. And this comes from somebody who enjoys the fucking that crazy rhythm game song from the end of Drakengard ending E.
That's good though.
It is such a weirdly haunting song, even though it's literally just 2 bells aggressively like yelling at each other.
You literally have to play a minigame version of that in the final raid, the final near raid, by the way.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh my god. So glad.
And you're gonna get a computer that can play it.
I can't wait to wait till we get to that part of the new
I'm
Kirby
stoked.
game.
Kirby Automata.
Yeah, Kirby Automata.
I catch up on Reincarnation actually, because Kirby has sped ahead of me. Because he had to have in order to unlock the auto companion slash whatchamacallit abilities.
These guys take so many bullets. Was there a difficulty selection at the start of this game?
No.
Not even
There's
a
only one
spiritual
difficulty. It's Naughty Dog difficulty.
Fuck you.
It's Nuthouse mode. Oh god.
I'm just surrounded.
Do you imagine if fucking Uncharted 4 had a segment where you had to play, like, this shit instead of Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, but Uncharted, you have fucking cover. I'm literally a sitting duck here.
Yeah. Why did you get in this turret, Jack? This is the dumbest idea you ever had.
Uncharted 4 had a skateboarding segment.
Oh my god, you might actually make it.
I would actually watch.
This better be the only fucking part. This better be fucking it.
Or at least give you health back.
Oh my god. That was...
Oh, they gave you another one.
Literally just to get to it through another door? Oh, what the fuck is this
Oh, they
shit?
put enemies on this side too. Huh? Yeah, do that.
Oh, what the hell?
Thankfully, the turret's health was not my health.
I mean, it sure seemed like it when you were fucking in the thing.
Yeah. If I die, I better start from right here. I fucking...
What?
I'm so mad.
Oh good,
I
they
love
put him right
this.
behind you. Directly behind you.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, underground.
Oh, there he is. Man, that'd be fucked up if they make you do this again.
If they make me start from like the beginning again, I will scream.
Considering how well
like
their
when it's just like a
checkpointing is
moving roller coaster thing with a gun on it, it's not the worst thing in the world. But if they're just gonna stop you in your track and then put up a number,
Just let me
tell you to shoot
fucking
as
adjust
many-
my aim! Making my aim intentionally fucked up like this is not fucking difficulty, Naughty Dog. Holy shit.
Making you fuck up on purpose counts as difficult, right?
I am barely nudging the stick.
Holy shit. Thank God it's not a time trial. Not that it's helping much either way, really.
How many goddamn guns are on this thing?
You guys couldn't have activated every turret at the same time? You have to play fucking whack-a-mole? I'm just saying their military prowess is not very good. Strategy is not their
thank
strong
God that was
suit.
the only thing you had to do for that part.
Holy shit.
Get ready
One
for
more!
the... Where's the next one at?
There's a guy behind me. I'll deal with him in a sec.
Stop it!
There you go. Got him. Yep, he's back. Okay, now he's
Game is trying to be all serious and shit, and then he does the fucking spinny winny fucking Crash Bandicoot thing with the noise. And it's just like, why?
It'd be even more jarring if he just picked up a box that had a Ugana Blah in it. That's what he says when you open the box. Ugana Blah.
He has a name though. What the
I
hell is his name?
think it's yeah, I know it's Aku Aku.
No. Aku Aku, that's it.
I know it's Ikambuka.
Ikamboko. It's a different game.
Ikambukam. Ikambukam. I forget the rest of what Corone says in that one, but it was really funny.
I love how, like, what's his face, the, like, music guy, was just like, I don't know what this is, but it's fucking rules.
Grant Kirk.
Yeah, Grant Kirkhope, that's it.
Grant Kirkhope.
Yeah, but at this point, he's probably so detached from Banjo-Kazooie. But people will not stop reminding him of his work, I guess.
That's a blessing.
It's probably pleasing to know that someone enjoys their work and you don't have the context to know why they enjoy it. But it's like, oh wow, this person really loves it. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, why are you showing this to me? Does it involve my music? No? Okay, why are you showing this?
It's a much welcome departure from people who have words to tell you.
Yeah.
Why Naughty Dog? Why?
I mean, at least this is more tolerable than
This
that
is
other
infinitely more tolerable than that first part.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have load-bearing turrets.
I mean, at least if they had all the turrets out at the same time, you could just, like, blanket fucking carpet behind them.
They only have one gunner, okay, and he's running between all the turrets because everyone else just ran off in their robots.
This military is one of the most poorly trained fucking...
It's no wonder this military was losing at the metalheads.
Oh, we've all played Battlefield games. That's just how people are.
Hey, we're at the end. We did it.
Oh my fucking god.
That felt artificially lengthened. Like, I'm pretty sure your card just stopped for that entire thing.
I don't even think you were moving at that point. You stopped.
Well, it'd sure suck if someone else was to wander up through that ring and hop through and get right to the lab.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? These portals are so goddamn obvious.
What's her face needs you now?
Huh?
One with the parrot. The lady with the parrot that does the sign language thing.
In this game?
Yeah. Remember?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I do now.
The monkey bird.
Standing. I'm sitting up again.
I'm standing, I'm sitting, I'm standing, I'm sitting.
Bye.
Teabag.
Whoops.
Okay. Gotta, yep, grab that. So I don't like driving on the upper level.
Oh, good. Well, the perfect time to sport. Fucking... love to just drench myself in ice water.
She's also located in that area where you can't bring a car in.
What area?
The area off this highway thing below you, where you.
Oh, she's over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking Bowser ass looking castle icon. Ah, yes, the tent. The hell?
I was just talking about you, Jack. Onan is very proud of what you did.
What I did? What you did?
Oh, your head's normal. Shit.
Oh, that's right.
Will you stop with the deja voodoo stuff? It's creepy.
Onan says you must find the tomb of Mars.
I mean, that head's not really normal, let's be honest. None of these heads are.
Is that a monkey parrot?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate it.
A carrot, if you will.
Awful.
Parakeet?
A parakeet.
No, I think yeah, like that's a different thing. I feel like
I
carrot
also
is
really fucking hate its color palette.
yeah, it's a really ugly color palette.
Why is Mars' tomb so important?
Why does he have a
Isn't
funky
there a
accent?
name for that? Isn't that like that one color palette that's specifically like this is meant to be icy ring on purpose?
But the weird part is the Jack's color palette is the exact same as the Barrett's, mine included with some green.
I think
It's just not. It's
not as
just
loud.
Yeah, and it's just arranged in a better way, not like
It's just
this.
a very
Say, Jack
it's just
isn't
a
as tempting to
primary
look
palette.
Call.
Yeah.
I remember there was something like
Okay, Pecker.
I remember in color theory that someone like our teacher said that like that color palette is like usually considered really ugly and you use it on purpose for specific things.
Yeah, you use it for toys because it's toyetic.
Yeah, it's toyetic.
You must find all three.
That's why the
pieces of
Gundam has the
seal
same
to
color
open
scheme.
Mars Gate into the canyon.
Like,
I mean, a Gundam does look like a friend.
I mean, like, there are, like... Don, do you remember playing Gundam Battle Operations? And did you ever get the prototype Gundam?
I don't remember.
It was a specific version of the Gundam that was specialized in, like, melee. But its color palette is basically the original concept for the Gundam. It's, like, way more, like, grounded and realistic because it uses a lot of, like, blacks and, like, olive greens and stuff. But... It's Bandai that makes the kits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bandai looked at that design. They were like, no, this needs to be for kids, so change the colors.
I'm gonna correct you there. The one that's good at melee is the G3, and the one you're talking about is the prototype Gundam.
Yeah. Wait, so the G3 was supposed to be the original color scheme?
No, G3 is just the gray one. But I mean, that one's good at melee. The prototype isn't good at melee.
Oh. I thought the prototype was the one that has the beam partisan.
No, that's another one. Or at least I don't remember the prototype having that specific loadout, but the G3 is definitely the two-saber Gundam.
Wait, so the original Gundam was supposed to be like camouflage for terrestrial combat?
Oh, also turn your head
The
back.
original color scheme for the Gundam is pretty bland. And what they did eventually is make those color schemes different Gundam units or separate Gundam units. And in this game they stat them out differently.
Yeah. But if you go to Google and you type in like prototype Gundam, which is like the original concept art for the Gundam, you'll see what I was talking about.
Oh God.
There's a lot of stuff it's basically Tomino fucking hates the commercialization of stuff.
I didn't
Not so
know
much
that
because
there
of money,
was,
but because companies are greedy fucks.
I didn't know there was Dark Daxter.
Half his interviews are basically him trolling the interviewer about stuff like, why are all these mobile suits? Why do all these mobile suits have ridiculous names? Like, because I knew they would approve of anything I said in.
Why is the elevator not working? There we go.
I would explain the like one season of Gundam that has some really questionable Gundams, like the Sombrero Gundam and the one that's
G Gundam. That's completely different.
That's just the Gundam country of hats, basically.
So G Gundam is actually confirmed to be inspired by Street Fighter.
That makes sense.
So yeah, every country has their own Gundam that's themed after a stereotype, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's kind of like earnest but offensive, unfortunately.
Yeah, like Street Fighter.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like commentating it in a lot of ways is like trying to be very earnestly diverse, and it's just like you shouldn't have just called your like one token like African dude fucking Choco Love, my guy.
Oh, Shaman King.
Bad. Yeah.
This is pretty stereotypically racist country that doesn't know what racism is, basically.
Yeah. We're not racist. What does that word even mean?
If you call me racist, you're the real racist.
Yes, Teeth. Embrace it.
Ooh,
Never shoot your gun normally ever again. That had a weird suction sound.
Yeah, that had a weird, like, suction-y sound. That is not what I expected for a big, giant button.
Yeah, that's probably not... I feel like you could interpret it as a button or like a giant cork.
Yeah.
How was it? Oh, it was also because of Shaman King that I realized that, like, what a weird existential, like, nightmare it is to, like, translate certain names across from like Mandarin to Japanese and then back to English. Because like Ren the
Yeah.
Chinese character in Shaman King.
Yep.
His name is actually, I think, supposed to be. What is it? Dao Ren?
His name is like, yeah, Bao-Ren or something like that.
Yeah, Dao Ren, which is fine, although Mandarin does have L sounds, but Japanese does not.
Yeah.
And so you have some situations where that shit gets completely fucked up, which is why I think they're making... It's so weird. They're making like a Japanese anime of a Chinese anime, and they're changing the names, I think specifically because like it would just be hell on earth for, I guess, a Japanese audience to try to contend with fucking Lian's name, amongst other people's. But with Dao Ren, since, oh my god, I realized that when it was coming over into English, that I guess somebody assumed that instead of his name being Ren, it was Len.
Oh, that's right, because in the original dub they called him Len.
Oh, right. Yeah, Len. And then they ended up calling him Lenny. And I'm like, oh, God, why?
That was like the original dub, right?
Yeah. I don't know if they did the same thing. No, I feel like they did the same thing with the new one, which is... the new Shaman King I can't recommend because they cut the pacing in half. So everything is way faster and doesn't make sense. It's actually gibberish. Like, me and my aunt both were like, have we lost our minds? And no, we're just being gaslit by the new version that Netflix put out.
Can I just say that in that new dub, you know Ren's sister?
Yeah.
And how she has that, like, Jingyashi or whatever, kung fu guy who's
like
basically
hopping vampire guy.
Yeah, basically Bruce Lee that was turned into a Jingyashi or however you pronounce it.
Yangshi.
Yangshi.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. That character's voiced by Yugi, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi.
Oh, Dan Green?
Yeah.
Green? Holy shit.
They got Dan Green for that character.
I guess that makes sense because. I mean, what is he doing as a Lee?
Nothing lately, I guess, because he's not Yugi anymore.
Yep.
Sad.
Sad but true. He is no longer.
Oh, I didn't realize Jack was a circus performer. What the fuck?
I guess.
He's got the grip.
Just because he looks like an edgelord doesn't mean he doesn't have a day job.
Like an edgelord doesn't mean he is.
There's quite a few characters in Cirque du Soleil who also look like edgelords and also do very good acrobatics, so I guess it does kind of make sense.
Speaking of acrobatic protagonists, I really gotta get playing Psychonauts 2.
It does look very good.
I've heard that it's one of those few Kickstarter sequel games that is every bit as good as the original.
Not Shenmue, that's for sure.
Excuse me, Shenmue 3 is exactly what I expected.
I was gonna think part of me was like kind of wondering what people expected from Shenmue 3.
A good
Although
game,
it does seem like
that's not how Shenmue works.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Removal of like what was it, the Virtua Fighter engine was kind of, that seems like a bit of a low blow. Like, why even bother?
Do your big jump, like crouch down and jump.
Oh, that's right, you can do
that.
that.
Yeah, do a bus plan.
You're killing me over
it's
here.
pretty much a case of the original Shenmue didn't really have modern gamification, not gamification, but like game concepts as like a concrete basis of things. So while it was able to do some very funky shit that was novel at the time, that's all it ever had basically, because the actual gameplay aspect of stuff was mastered by games like Yakuza.
Yeah, it was going to be very hard for Shenmue 3 to exist, considering that there are games that are like Yakuza, which basically do what Shenmue did, but like way better.
I mean, Shenmue's thing is that it basically started a genre, so if you basically make a sequel that's the same, you're gonna run into how funny it is that like this is basically all this stuff, all these aspects of a genre that are completely unpolished still, because they didn't like expound on the stuff.
Bugs.
Shenmue to blame
no, Don, what's worse is that they made it worse
Oh, big head Jack.
I honestly just think what people wanted out of Shenmue 3 was just they wanted closure, which they did not get.
No.
That's
Of course not. They proved that Shenmue was profitable? Question mark.
Look, guys,
in
we're
the
only on
modern
chapter
era?
9 of 26. We can't expect to get to the ending so soon.
I mean, we already kind of know what's gonna happen. It's a fucking kung fu movie that's taking place over 50 games.
I was gonna say, it's amazing that, what's-his-face hasn't aged like 20 years.
Who, Rio?
Yeah. Honestly, they should have
No,
done
not
a
Rio.
fucking, like,
Rio.
Twin Peaks,
Rio.
like,
You gotta say
fucking
like everybody.
revival.
You gotta say like everybody else.
Rio?
Rio?
Royale.
Oh,
It's
how,
Lon
y'all?
D.
Lon D, I will avenge my father.
It's just not in this game.
It's just not in this game.
Lon D is in another game.
Lon D will be in Shenmue 4 on the PlayStation 56.
No. Wait. They cliffhangered you at the very end.
They didn't get closure from Shenmue 3.
If by closure, if by closure, I mean
Sequel
Rio can finally punch Landy. He landed one
Can you?
punch.
I don't think he let you land a punch.
Oh,
I think
well,
you,
okay,
like,
well,
spend-
shit, there was no closure at all.
Yeah,
It's
no,
the
I
repeat
think
of the
that
second game.
you literally spend most of the game learning from an old man how to do fucking body check, and you can't even perform it on Lon D. You get all the way to the end of the game, you spent so long catching chickens and grinding it out and buying this guy, like, really expensive liquor, and the end of it is you can't even punch the guy who killed your father.
What the hell?
Well, that was sure an experiment.
Successful. Missions failed successfully.
Fission mailed.
Was that your control test?
Sure.
I mean, we really didn't know what the heck that was gonna happen.
Yeah, no, Shenmue 3 is like, it's so... I think I watched like an entire video essay on it on like how like they would even fix the ending and stuff like that, and I'm like...
Oh, you mean like that super pat... What, I forget the guy's name. Wolf Patch...
Super Eye Patch Wolf?
I'm gonna have a seizure if I don't get his name right.
Okay, Maddie? It's okay.
No, it's not. Okay, I think you can go through now.
Yeah, I think it was that one where it's like, even if you did one body check, like, it would have probably given people more closure than literally not being able to land a single fucking hit. Because it basically makes doing that entire arduous fucking thing where you have to catch chickens, what, 50 days in a row or some shit?
Oh my god.
Like, maybe not that long, but like you literally have to go to this old man at 8 a.m. every day and catch chickens for him, of which you have to do like, what, 10, 12 chickens?
Yeah.
And then you just have to wait until the next day and do it again, and you do it for like 10, 15 days. And that's after you get him his very expensive jug of Laozhou, which you have to, what was it, like $2,000?
Yeah, so you just have to like gamble like crazy.
You have to gamble. It's literally the only way to do it before you age out.
Hey, remember how to get the perfect ending in the first Echo Knight game requires you to do literal blackjack for hours?
Look, it's called character development, and it's that the main character is a fucking dumbass.
Shenmue, or?
Yeah. Yes.
In general, every main character's kind of a dumbass.
I was gonna say,
Misha?
every character in...
Yes, Rio?
I mean, granted, in Shenmue 3, everybody talks like they're a malfunctioning robot, but like... Ryu... I don't know. He doesn't seem like he grows, really. I don't think he learns anything. I don't think anybody
the
learns
oblivion
anything.
of like,
Shenmue
martial
3 is
artists
the
of pro
antithesis of like fan base wanking.
That is the anti-fan base game.
No, I think it's literally what the fan base wanted. Almost.
Is it though?
I mean, I don't know. I've seen people make arguments in air quotes, probably in bad faith, probably.
I mean, I guess to a degree, I kind of feel like it's almost like ukulele, where it's like, do you even remember the thing that you used to like so much? Because this just seems like more of it.
No, because they should have been playing a Hat in Time instead.
They're like, they get so upset because they're like, this is just like the thing that I like, except...
It's actually worse because you're, instead of tot and trot, you're rolling on a ball thing as a stamina meter.
Also, now you're probably an adult at this point and don't have nearly as much time to fucking do this shit.
But it's I just couldn't play the game as soon as your method of traveling faster than walking had a fucking stamina meter.
Wait, which game was that? I had
ukulele. Like in Banjo-Kazooie,
ukulele.
you had the talent trot, which let you go up.
Did they add that because people kept using the like dash thing in Banjo-Kazooie?
Probably.
I don't really care. Point is that became like if you wanted to have speed, you would use that. Okay, and while your traverse over gaps and stuff might not use it, the point is that in terms of walking speed, that's the best thing you could do on a standard basis. But then in ukulele, the equivalent of that move had a stamina meter, and it's like, why, you know?
I always got the impression from what I heard about ukulele is that they made it pretty much to spec to a Banjo-Kazooie game, and everyone ended up hating it because of that, even though that's what they wanted, or said they wanted.
That's exactly where I'm kind of like, well, you got what you asked for?
I mean, I didn't, because the original didn't have that stamina meter, is what I mean.
If anything,
Yeah,
it sounds worse than a regular
wouldn't
Banjo-Kazooie game.
I wouldn't chalk that up to being like a deal breaker. Like, oh yeah, it's got a stamina meter.
Yeah, that bit like isn't the worst, but I just in general I do hear that like.
It was deal breaker for me. I just stopped playing it then because it's like, this is an exploration game. You expect me to go all over the place, look at things, figure out how to get it, and whatnot, and then your primary mode of speedy travel is gated by a stamina meter. And it's just like, I'm not doing this. It's like, I haven't heard good things about it, and I don't need to understand why other people hate it. I know I just hate it now.
Where is this last button?
I don't know. Getting pretty frustrated though.
Try checking where the big pillar is. Maybe it's high enough now that you can find the last.
No, it's not.
Jesus, a mini-map would be nice.
Because I have to get from the platform where those metal heads are up to the one above it.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Oh, speaking of games that were horrible flops, Balan Wonderworld, a tragedy.
Oh, it's a tragedy because like that game just needed probably like another couple months in the oven and it would have been better.
It needed
another year.
I think I think they needed to lock. What's his face? Who's the head guy? The director?
Inaka?
Yeah, they needed to fucking put some duct tape over his damn mouth. So tell him to stop making such bad, like, suggestions. Like, they probably should have cut it off at like, let's make everything one button.
Oh.
No. I kind of appreciate that he wanted to make a universal story, but I'm like, there's lots of games that have been able to do that.
You need dialogue.
You need
or
something.
you need more more stuff. Like you need to be able to like convey this. If you're not gonna go with no dialogue, you're gonna have to be able to really like sell what it is being conveyed on the screen. Which I mean, I guess sort of got conveyed for the most part. It's just
I don't know how, like, cause like Nights into Dreams and stuff were able to convey stories without like too much dialogue. Like, it wasn't hard to figure out what the hell was going on. Balan Wonderworld is just like way too complex, like a concept to just be like, yeah, there's nothing we're going to say to you to explain it.
I guess. Well, not in the game at least.
Yeah. We did write an entire novel.
Yeah, you can't just get a book and figure out what the plot is.
if you like words, boy, do we have a lot of words for you.
But that's not, we're not putting them in the game. No. They don't belong there.
Or they're on the website if you want to try to read it on the website.
The Destiny 1 of video game of I guess.
Really.
I don't know the equivalent here, but yeah.
Let me look up what.
That's definitely some stubborn adherence to this idea of needing to tell your story without using words. Like, I get his idea with, like, I get that, but like,
it's just he made like a lot of kind of interestingly bad decisions, and then it was handed to a studio that was not at all capable of making any of it come to fruition in any meaningful way.
Well, damn.
Like, the studio was just bad, and I think unfortunately that studio was owned by like his co-director essentially, which is why I think they used it. Either that or like, what was it, a Squeenix gig? Because it's either his co-director was like, oh, we'll just use my studio, or Squeenix was like, you can have this fucker over here. We're not letting you use any of our good teams, fuck you.
Ah, so what they did with, like, Taro and Kavya.
I mean, could be. Although, I will give them this, at least, like, the studio that they worked with wasn't nearly as angry as Kavya was, because Kavya fucking hates everybody.
Well,
Kavya really hates their player. Kavya just hates players.
They're gone, so...
Fucking hates players. I am almost certain that their curse still lingers. Mostly in Yoko Taro's work, because I don't think he can entirely get away from Kavya's janky bullshit.
Well,
I mean, they're gone now.
Nier was their last game before they went under.
Yeah, they've been gone for a while now. They're not coming back.
Nier was the last, and they failed to sell Nier, so...
And I have...
Is that it over there?
I have severe doubts that anyone likes Kavya enough to, like, do a
Kavya collection?
No, I meant like a revival of the studio, like they've done with some of the stuff.
Oh yeah, no. I just meant more like in a humorous way that like whenever something janky happens to Yoko Taro's games, I refer to it as the curse of Kavya.
Who was the studio who worked on Dragon Guard 3? Because obviously it wasn't Kavya.
It was remnants of Kavya in another studio.
I think it's like a dead studio.
It's like some remnants of Kavya were in that studio. I just can't remember the name.
God, I really hope with Automata's success they can do like remasters of Dragon Guard.
That'd be nice. Well, if anything, I wouldn't want a remaster of Dragon Guard. I'd want a remake at this point.
A remake I would be fine with, but remaster is just more realistic.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. I could see them going the whole way, because every company's on that remake, you know, binge lately.
Yeah, but Square Enix has been stingy about it. The only reason they're doing it for Final Fantasy VII is because it's Final Fantasy VII.
But it did so well.
Like, they won't even do it for the other Final Fantasies.
What was that one, Monk?
Access Games made, developed Dragon Guard 3, which is wild, because they also made, like, fucking Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition?
Yo, hold up. Everybody hold your thoughts. I think I found the last button.
Where is it?
Fucking Ace Combat Games?
I actually don't know where the fuck you are now.
Well, hang on. I'm sure I'll somehow end up back in the main room again.
Okay, go back there.
I went backwards.
Go frontwards.
Jeez, you were in the main room the whole time.
Oh my god, I'm in the main room.
The main room was inside us all along.
Get on the ground floor.
Get on the ground.
Alright, look around underneath these little ramps and platforms, because there's a button underneath them.
Like very carefully, because there's lava.
Somewhere, but probably not in this specific spot.
I'm just checking.
Somewhere.
Just checking. Can't tell with these fucking devs.
These people made Ace Combat games, and they couldn't make the fucking flying sections in Dragon Guard 3 not hell on earth.
That's what I'm saying about this game and its racing sections. Like, you guys were given a racing game engine. How'd you fuck it up?
It is
Look,
unnecessary.
the people who made the Rogue Squadron games couldn't make a dragon flying game.
Okay, go
Flying
forward.
games are apparently very tricky. I would be interested in trying a Panzer Dragoon if that ever got revived.
It did. It's on Switch.
What it is?
The original
Holy
one
shit.
was remade for Switch.
God damn. I hope it runs well.
I don't know. I didn't play it.
That up.
Ask Kirby. He probably played it.
I think it's going to be on the other side of the bridges.
I don't know much about Panzer Dragoon other than it should be completely my shit, and also the music, like, absolutely slaps.
If you like Panzer Dragoon, you will like Sin and Punishment.
Also a
Turn
Dragon game?
left. Turn left.
Oh my god,
There
it's
it
right
is.
there.
There are no
Yeah.
Sin and Punishment.
Sin and Punishment, I'm no joke, Sin and Punishment is one of my favorite N64 games.
But yeah, Factor 5 made the lair, and that was like, oh boy. I'm pretty sure it killed the studio.
Freaking
There,
lair,
that's
oh
the
my
one
God.
use of Dark Jack ever.
Yeah.
Is to do that.
There's no reason to do anything else with Dark Jack, because he's not invincible, you don't get health back.
And his attack range is dog shit.
Just
You got
safer.
like 2 bullets left in your LMG.
Oh, you're right.
Now you got none.
Well, there's no point with 2 bullets anyway. Might as well not get my hopes up.
You could have scared a guy.
Scared a guy?
You heard me.
Scared a guy.
Scared a guy.
Scared a guy?
Just one.
Just
Scared a guy?
a guy you scared. Did it.
That reminds me, I can't believe Bayonetta 3 is real now.
She got a new haircut too.
Yeah?
She has
I mean, I
Cereza's cut.
kind of dig the braids on the outfit, although she looks very, like, weirdly like Yennefer does in game in The Witcher 3. I think it's the poofy sleeves and, like, the coattail thing. But I'm like, what the heck?
She has the same haircut as her younger self from the first game.
Oh yeah, I love Cereza. She's so cute.
Okay, why the wild swinging? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Yeah, why are there just blimps
I
in
feel
here just
like-
kind of going back and forth going, nah, nah, nah.
I
It
want to
reflects
imagine
the
they just
quality
like.
of the game.
I want to imagine that they just got like a freaking video reference of a gymnast doing that swing, and they're like, "Yes, this is what we're gonna do,"
Well,
and they just had to use
I
it.
like the spin on a stick thing and then flip the correct direction. That's like a fun mechanic and all, but like, oh Jesus Christ.
Especially when you miss.
Yeah, but this shit is just like, why?
We like to see you suffer.
Why are we here? Just to suffer.
Yes.
I'm still a little fucked up that that entire speech comes from goddamn Metal Gear Solid fucking 5.
Metal Gear Solid 5 has a lot of good lines, but I've seen that game all the way through, and I just don't like it.
It just seems like it's depressing to play in a lot of ways.
It looks really depressing to play, and it looks really tedious to actually watch happen.
Yeah, at least some of the other Metal Gears were fun to watch.
I think 5 has the problem of it's fun to play, but not as fun to watch.
It has like one interesting character in it, because they took out anything interesting about Snake.
Part of it is that they kind of sacrificed too much on the altar of open world.
I think Kojima sacrificed too much on the altar of Hollywood.
That too.
And altruism.
I finally could get Kiefer Sutherland, you know, guy who voices Littlefoot's dad in, I think, what, 2 of the...
No, it's not 2. It's like... I don't remember specifically. I think it's either 6 or 7.
movies.
No, not the second one. I meant like at least
These
two of
end
them.
two films. Yeah.
Oh, right.
You mean Littlefoot's deadbeat dad?
Yeah. That doesn't live with the rest of the
How
herd
does
for
the
some goddamn
dinosaur?
reason.
How does the dinosaur have a deadbeat dad?
Don't worry about
I
it.
don't know,
Mom
he has
was family.
grandparents.
I think like his dad is like the equivalent of an explorer. I think.
He's a migrant kind or whatever.
He's like basically he's like someone who likes to just be a free spirit and explore things.
Point is, he wasn't there when the mom or Littlefoot needed him.
How have I missed out on so much like Land Before Time lore?
Because
Never let
the
me
just
movies
watch
are boring as shit.
Because
watch-
because there's 65 million years of lore. Oh, rip.
So if you just
There's
watch
also,
Jenny's
like-
video, she goes over them all really well.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a movie where they confirm dinosaur aliens.
Yeah, that was
I
funny.
do find the movie that's kind of most interesting to me is the one where like all of the like long necks believe like they get visions of the like apocalypse because of the eclipse, and they're like, oh, we have to hold up the sun, which I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck?
You fuckers even know what the sun feels like.
Sin and Punishment
Like,
is coming to
it's-
Switch. Yes, Sin and Punishment is coming to Switch with the other Nintendo games in October.
I was gonna say we got very far away from.
I'm sorry, I'm just
Games
catching
on
up on
Switch.
chat because
No, you're
I've been
good.
trying to focus on this fucking bullshit.
Now you going back.
I know. I'm trying to understand the timing of this thing.
I was gonna say the timing sucks because it's just like so
it doesn't
fast.
line up.
Now.
What?
Someone's
Oh,
playing
hello?
an anime.
Where's an anime at?
I thought that came from the game for a second. I was like, I don't remember the canisters talking Japanese to you before.
I mean, there is a
Sorry, that
Japanese
must
track
be
in
my
this
audio leaking.
Ugh.
game. Hey, welcome
Honestly,
back to
I'd be trying to multitask a gacha game right now, but I'm kind of caught up on Dragalia, and well, I'm too tired to play Reincarnation. And Arknights doesn't have an event going on, and I don't know when they're going to. Weirdly bereft right now. I am looking forward
It's like
to...
the most weirdly casual friendly gacha game I've played.
Which one?
Arknights.
Yeah, actually. Because, like, in a way, there's
No.
kind of not, like, really a reason to not just build out your, like, lower star units, because most of them are perfectly functional at, like, high-risk stuff. Unless, of course, you're playing some of the event maps, in which case it's like, do you have Suitor? Do you have Thorns? No? Ha ha ha! Eat shit.
Okay, oh, yeah, I was curious, like, how the heck do you turn tower defense into a difficult game where you have to maybe spend some money on gacha?
Oh boy.
Well, you see, every tower is an individual character.
Yeah. And sometimes the units that they put in the game are absolute horseshit bonkers insano. Like the crazy... In the Rainbow Six event, there was like... Basically, like, if cancer became a creature...
Jack!
Oh god.
and could give the rest of your units, like, basically, it would just do pulses of damage and emit, like, little moving, damaging, like, tumors. It was awful and terrible, and it fucking sucked to fight.
That was
And then there
terrible,
was an
yeah.
even harder version of that boss.
I mean,
I
keep in
am-
mind, I did play like 20 minutes of it, so I have a basic idea of what y'all were talking about.
Yeah. Mostly it's
Arc
event
Knights has a-
bosses that tend to be really fucking hard.
Jack! What the
Dark
fuck?
Knight has a problem of basically being a regular tower defense game, but on steroids, and I don't like tower defense games in most situations to begin with, so that game
Yeah,
did
I
not
was
last
like,
long.
why am I playing this actually? I hate
I
these
don't know.
types of
It's
games.
still described as tower defense, but the thing is, it kind of really lacks a lot of the things I like about tower defense, which is like it's like tower defense is there's a lot of fun in just seeing like building up a maze usually,
Yeah.
or at least like some interesting gimmick like that. And Arknights isn't really built for that, so it doesn't really fulfill the aspect for me. Even though like on game description terms, yeah, tower defense is apt.
I was gonna say, I think Arknights happens to fill a
Fuck you.
a
Oh my
niche for me because
fucking
it's
God.
like I like traditional tower defense, but I find that I struggle with them a lot because I kind of just fall apart after a certain point because I have poor planning skills, and in Arknights it's short enough for me to not give a shit.
I feel like most modern tower defenses have this, I want to say issue, or they try very hard to, like, it feels like in most modern tower defenses you don't often get to have that fun of like, I'm gonna make this maze and all the enemies are gonna run through it, and often there's a lot of enemies that will just say
That's why you should
no.
play Sanctum.
Well, like, even Sanctum has a bunch of enemies that will just ignore your maze, or ignore your setup. Like, a lot of tower defenses just kind of will build up this idea of, okay, this is the gameplay loop, this is how you're gonna deal with it, and then, okay, now that you're done with that, now this enemy type just completely ignores it and screw you and the setups that you made up until this point. Readjust. And it's like, okay, I get the reasoning as like a gameplay point, but it also kind of just sucks that the games don't, like most modern tower defenses kind of just do that on average.
Yeah.
Well, it's because the original concept came during the StarCraft/Warcraft era, where fan modders are well, it's not that they're not concerned, but they don't quite hit the same marks of balance as professional developers often have to, especially when they have a competent producer basically keeping them on making a game that can last, basically, or sell.
Yeah.
So what happens is a lot, they eliminate a lot of fun, unbalanced stuff. Not unbalanced, but like less balanced stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't really get good, not good, but like you don't really get that like perfect gameplay niche of, oh, I figured out this one strategy and I just fucking love it. Because
for the night set.
I am 6,000% done with this game. I swear to God.
You were so quiet. I was like, oh, we're going to the menu.
This is why I play this game once a week.
Honestly, I applaud your efforts, because I would have stopped after, like, maybe 2 weeks of this.
I am too stubborn. I went through all of Jack 1. I'm sure I'm at least halfway through this, if not further.
I looked, and yeah, you're over halfway.
Yeah.
Jack 1 was fine, but this is just awful.
Anyway.
Maybe it would be more entertaining with Japanese voices, who knows?
Maybe. Anyway, thank you for coming, White. I appreciate it. I'll try and do Guilty Gear on Tuesday. Japanese voices are okay.
I mean, they don't have like
At least to my foreign ears, they are.
Also, let me know if you need anything from me with the 2.0 stuff. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna call it for the night. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.
Bye.